Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. A couple of new faces along with some return members of the squad today. Trying to find another fight with death and burn death to the ground as we are bringing out the Burnination crew, the Crusader, Runaway, and Plague Doctor, rocking the Magnesium Rain along with a whole lot of Blight potential here too. Really just a ton of DOT and a lot of bases covered as well. This is another opportunity hopefully to run into the Warlock as well. One of the weaker mini bosses in my experience, but I'm wondering if maybe we just had like the perfect compositions going up against him, luckily.
The leaves fall, never to grow again.
Did I say the Warlock? What is it though? The Warlord? General,
you can feel it.
The soldier guy.
A change in the air.
Big scary Crusader mini boss dude. You know who I'm talking about. We're gonna try to run into him again and hopefully find out whether or not he really is a pushover or we've just gotten really lucky, which I think is more than likely the latter. Fought death in my third or fourth playthrough. They were not kind. They're not nice. Death wants you dead, I think, a little bit more than anything else in the game. Probably the hardest of those encounters if we're really looking to put those to the task today here. I think the Shambler has certainly gotten buffed enough to the point where I now feel that's a pretty tough encounter. We never escape a Shambler unscathed these days. Like that's not really a thing that happens anymore. It used to be we could take care of those pretty quickly.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I'm already pretty happy with the procedure here. Going up against 4 zombos early on, not looking like I don't have too many problems with anything so far. Chirurgeon's definitely up there too. I think I would probably those are the current 4, right? Of all of what we would consider mini bosses in the game. I guess you could probably put the Exemplar up there as well.
Shaken? There is so much worse in store.
That feels like a worthy entry to that list. So a total of 5. And I think if that's the case, I'd probably put Warlord at the bottom. Yeah. Again, limited experience with it, but it was
the place is
easy.
A little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Mastery point there. The shrine map. It's not a bad one, honestly. Oh, but wait, no, we don't have shrines anymore. I'm used to older times. Untouched flame drain, though. I mean, is this worth it with no stagecoach items equipped? Let's find out.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
A renewal, if
indeed it ever did.
Sprawlmanac. Kind of tempted even more to go that route, but I could just pick that up and then go sprawl later. Or just not get that. Yeah, I feel like this is probably the way to go.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Hey, welcome, Waffles. And Floridian Aiden. A few more bear hugs for him, please. Thank you for the 67. Welcome on back. Appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of miss those days, Waffles. They did tend to abuse that, though. I kind of understand why they got rid of it, because it just sort of made it a given to prioritize the, hey, here's a free mastery point button, you know? I don't think there's really going to be a lot that influences our pet selection as far as our party composition goes, so I might just go ahead and go Shambler spawn again. It does allow for the funnest trinket combos, so I got no problem doing that. I've honestly been kind of tempted to rock the Stygian Blaze lately. Enemies gain +1 death armor. Oh boy, is that new? I don't remember that being a thing. I mean, that must have been an update from the death armor update, but geez. Makes that even scarier. We don't have to do that today. I just wanted to allude to the future possibility. I'm gonna go Wolf Cub for luxury gear item equipped, which would be the Trinket Organizer, which, you know, is a fun thing to do, actually. Extra relationship chance, too. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know. Like I said, I think the possibility of combining Dark Impulse trinkets without the impulses really fun. I pick up some food
A
here.
bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Our customary whiskey flasks, and then I think I'll get another thunderclap, a couple of glimmers, and probably call that good for the first in.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Take our indiscriminate science upgrade. And I'm kind of tempted to go with Endure here, with that being our only reliable source of stress healing. I think I'll go ahead and take that too. All right. Get them fed, get going. Get these on you. You could save those for now. Slap the Shambler spawn on there.
Stop is leagues
Last
away.
call for the pick
Plan
me. If you'd like to
accordingly.
be chosen, that's PICKME in the chat. We're going to name our stagecoach and our pet for the day. And our stagecoach is probably going to have to change the look real quick here, too. Ooh, yeah, that feels good for today. Well, what? There we go. Yeah, I was going to say there's one that's going to be perfectly representative of the Burning Crew, and that is clearly that one. No question on that, dude. Ebony Phoenix, a fantastic name for that stagecoach. Well, come on in. And then that'll be Gunsy Kids. Another great name. Very fitting of our Shambler spawn today. Tommy likes it. He's a fan, aren't you, bud? I am loving the god rays behind his right eye there. It's a good look for Tommy, too. First Tommy sighting of
The
2024.
rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
I'm beginning to, like, go back and forth on my idea about Tommy Cam. I feel like the manual control might be a more special element of it. Well, I guess I can always keep both. Looking just like the moon from Majora's Mask. That is definitely a pretty astute
The enemy
analog.
weakens and wanes.
Oh boy, please tell me we're just gonna take this dude out. Oh, that feels fantastic. That is a lot of fun. Let's go with a little bit of that. Assuming he's gonna be targeting either of these two, which that works for me. And that'll allow his future Zealous to more than likely trigger through the burn resist here. Beautiful. A little bit more burn for you. She's already dead with the DOT, and all of a sudden, he's getting hit for 13 a pop. Let's make it 18 a pop. Or no, 15 a pop.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Where did Tommy spawn from? St. Thomas of the Virgin Islands. A handcrafted thing of beauty from one of the local vendors, who I purchased a beautiful piece of hand-carved artwork from, and he threw in Tommy for free. I was like, thanks, bro.
Conclusion.
I will happily take him. And make him my stream mascot. And give him a life he couldn't have possibly dreamed of.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Nestled in tissues on my basement desk. See? Just tissues. There's a little tissue chair. My sister said she wants to crochet him a little seat, which I think would be adorable, but I'm not going to hold her to it. But knowing her, she's already probably making it. My college was St. Thomas in Minnesota. I think that's where he, I think that's his alma mater. That might be classmates. We're going to take this one, y'all. Come on now. Don't be scared. This is your stomping grounds here. This is the area we're most likely to succeed in. Unsure how or what to do besides play, but candles and upgrades, I don't know at all. Early on with the upgrades there, pure vibe, I'd recommend just trying to get a lot of the item unlocks, like the trinkets, the in items, the combat items, that kind of stuff. That's going to be one of the most helpful things early on.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Experience is going to be a big help too. I mean, this is like just about anything in life. Just do it more and you'll get better at it. That's the only reason I'm any good at this, is because I've played it for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Do we need a glimmer? Not really. That's bad advice, Baer, and you know it. The skins are clearly the highest priority unlock. I'm trying to be... I'm trying to be realistic. I don't think he's looking very much forward to Crusader's aggressor when Crusader becomes a corpse every other round. But you are right. I don't mean to say you're wrong. It's getting a little low, isn't it? Let's... Yeah, they're fine. Having your dudes with a variety of skills really opens up your party flexibility. That's a great point, too, is looking for the hero shrines. Try to get more skill unlocks is definitely a first order of business as well.
And wanes.
At least he'll be a dripped up corpse. Fair enough. Yeah, that's... Can't argue with that.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
One man's corpse is another man's swag. All right, what do we got going on here, huh? Well, we got a battle on the right at least, so we could keep our stagecoach in decent shape. We got a pretty late Harvest Child fight here as well. I feel like I could hang a right. See what's going on up there. Creature Den. Oh, goodness. I feel like this team is very well suited for that.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
Oh, memories can wait, too. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't even bother spending any money on memories early on. Or candles, I mean. Not worth it. Unless you've got just a fully decked out hero.
A breakthrough.
Got like Defiant and Deadly on a Man-at-Arms or something like that with the perfect memory build, you know, just like usually
Malaise.
Usually better to save the candles and spend them on other things and just roll the dice on a new character instead. Yeah, you can definitely get hard countered too. I still get hard countered to this day. I mean, very recently we had a run that was very heavily DOT focused go up against the Chirurgeon fight and ended up taking a lot longer on that than I ever intended to, just because we really didn't have an answer for it. He can still get you. It's looking like a Toxic, sadly. I don't know if there's much we're going to be able to do about that. That kind of makes me feel like I should equip Inspiring Cry again. We gotta have some way to deal with this that's not just going Toxic every other round. Alright, well, that's a nice self-heal for him there, at least. We can let the DOT work these two down. I guess I'll just go ahead and pop a regen there. Oh, everybody's dead, right? Yeah, never mind. We're good. Bye-bye.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
So we will avoid the Toxic, most likely, at least, but... yeah, I still probably want to try to do something about that.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Solution, go Toxic every round. There we go. Yeah, that's thinking. What's the Blight Resist looking here? I guess we'll go ahead and balance that out a little bit. This is a good place for it anyway. Let's swap off. I think it's probably going to be the Reap. I know, I don't want to do it either, but pretty sure that's the play. I've been using Radiance a little bit already, so that makes sense. Oh, geez. Well, fine. If you must. I mean, it is going to be really good here, at least.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
It's just unfortunate. Take the relationship hit this early, but it will help quite a bit in this combat. his taunt going early on here, too. Just had the second boss to his last death's door and died. Happy New Year. Enjoy the festivities. It sounds like we're all right back where we left off to begin 2024, huh? I'm all about it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah, we do another Zealous here, right? Yeah, that feels best.
A slow dissection.
This taunt going.
Unavoidable end.
I haven't used this in upgraded Endure once, unfortunately. I think we may change that soon, though. Thinking about it more, I think the combination of Inspiring Cry and Endure is probably something we're going to need to keep for just about the entirety of this run here. Yeah, Flagellant's guaranteed toxic on that. No chance for anything else. All right, looking pretty good here. Go ahead and fully heal him up. I think the DOT might be enough already across the board, so no reason for any further offensive moves for now, although it is probably in our best interest to try to finish these guys off in the order that will allow for us to get bonus actions here, as I tend to like to do. However, I think that might be outside of my control at this point. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much the same thing no matter what, so let's just do this instead. Let the doggo die to the DOT, and then at least the Crusader will get to start us off with a Zealous. That's not bad.
Methodical appliance of harm.
And obviously we've already got our taunt up, so decent start at least.
The slow suffering begins.
And then try to get through some of these dodges in the back. Pop an acid rain or two. Very nice. Zealous again. And no more dodge. Look at that. Maybe a couple of toxics here too. Some folks have said they're conflicted on the relationship hit from Toxic. I feel like it's pretty well balanced. Like, obviously I would prefer it if that weren't the case, but
Measured.
I think it's
steady.
I think it's justified by the value that that affliction, quote unquote, gives you. The fact that it has a guaranteed heal to half HP, that alone is like something that makes it pretty damn worthwhile. Like that alone could probably, in my opinion, justify the relationship hit. We got our taunt up. Yeah, we're good. I did not realize that DOT had gotten so bad on her already. We're gonna need to fix that up. I gotta stop underestimating spiders, dude. I swear it's like every time I go up against them, it's like, oh, spiders, that's fine. And then halfway through the fight, oh, we're blighted for 27 damage and half the party's stunned. Whoops. Guess I'll fix that now. I mean, they are fragile, thankfully, but still. Spooky, man.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
And naturally, this time around, we didn't get a single opportunity for the Crusader stress heal, but, you know. Got a pip. That's something. The blinds, too. Yeah, geez, man. They got a lot going on.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Personally, I think it should exist, but be slightly less, just because it feels like a big part of his kit, or at least how he should be played. I mean, it can only go down to 1 from 2, right? So you don't really have a lot of wiggle room there. I don't know. I think it's about where it should be.
Stumbling and grasping. Shadows of what they once were.
It's a pretty clean creature, Den. Sadly, not a great reward out of it, but
The enemy weakens and
take it.
wanes.
This is definitely going pretty damn well so far. We're gonna have a lot of ways to bolster the effectiveness in the future of this run too, that I'm hoping we can
Brilliant conclusion.
come across. Even as it is, it's pretty damn good, but it can get a lot better than this. Wagon repair battle with Antiquarian was hell. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's one of those fights where, like we were talking about before, you can
Accumulation.
really just get hard countered by some things, and
dissection,
Not much you can do about it.
an unavoidable end.
I guess we could do this, yeah. I do love that about Endure, that it doesn't have a limit at the amount of stress they have to be for you to heal it.
And methodical appliance of harm.
I'm sure this dude's gonna get taken out. Should be able to get the stress heal on him, and then probably want to consider upgrading that as well, because that'll actually be, wow, I just realized, how did I not put this together? Endure plus upgrade, upgraded Endure plus upgraded Inspiring Cry.
In this world, wealth is worthless
That is
without purpose.
remarkably good stress healing. Maybe the best that exists in the game, question mark? Sounds really good. This is a funny combo. Yeah, we're gonna go for that, man. I don't know how I didn't consider that before. Inspiring Cry alone is really great, yeah. One that I'm gonna have a tough time probably wanting to replace in any given opportunity, although I think we've seen nearly enough chances to use Reap up to this point anyway. Double Dinner Carl. That's fun. Wonder how our build's gonna handle this. I assume probably pretty well. I've been known to assume these things before. How's your blight resist looking, fellers? Pretty high. Yo, call me Rob. 22 months on the pile. A few bear hugs for him, please, if you don't mind. Welcome back in. Drag him on back down. Into the folded, fleshy mass of the pile. Hey, Baer, I just got back into DD2. You think they'll make a console version? I would 100% bet on it at some point, yes. Just don't know when that's going to be.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Let's go with the punish here. Fine with me. Healing up nicely, and then another Zealous looks pretty good. Folded fleshy mass is Dinner Carl part of the pile? I think so. I'm pretty sure that's where the inspiration for that description came from, whether I was aware of it or in the moment or not. Alright, got at least the fire starter burn through there. Let's taunt it up again, especially with another blind on him. DOT looking fine there.
Well done.
I think we got Death's Door at least. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, this team is making very easy work of this fight as well. I'm really starting to like what we've put together here, actually. Especially up against a double Dinner Carl this early on, and to see, like, basically no cause for concern. That is awesome. Let's get some more blight up front. Ooh, boy, look at Carl with the resistance, huh? Okay. Even the Tarantism isn't really something we need to worry about all that much. We've got some pretty good control over our positioning here. This is even going, like, poorly. And I'm still like, oh, free band, free band. Mod check, free band. These are so fun. Guilt-free. Damn, they did their evil job of wrecking my train of thought. Oh, right, I was talking about the movement skill of this team, which is quite good.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I think we're mod-free right now, dude. We got a prediction going, though, don't we? Who's running the prediction right now?
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Anyway. Yeah, this team's pretty damn capable of even dealing with shuffling around, so
All problems
very
have
little
their
concern so
solutions,
far.
even the big ones.
Let's go ahead and cauterize to top them off there. Yeah, this is... Look at our condition coming out of this fight, man. Good God. This is fantastic. Synthetic mouse. Oh, we even get to smite. Execution!
Greater
Bunch of bear
threats
hugs for him,
await
please.
those who dare.
Ooh, the Noxious Ring is actually pretty great for us here. Thank you for the 89 months.
Whispers.
Synthetic Mouse says, Bear, you've got me addicted to Tiny Rogues. I'm at 39 hours in since episode 1. Thank you for real enjoying it. I'm glad to hear it. That game is great. Very happy that they are doing so well. The developer, I believe it's a solo dev, although it may be like 1 or 2 other people. And yeah, they hang out in Twitch chats. Seem like good folk. Glad to see that game is succeeding. I'm glad people are digging it because I have a really good time playing it. I don't think we're gonna be able to use this just yet, so we'll hold on to that. Hold on to that in the inventory. But I'm wondering whether that's worth it. I feel like it probably is. Fire starter at the beginning is a good way to handle things too. I'm doing so well, the streamer said overconfidently. Fair enough. Certainly not outside of the norm for me, but I'll check myself. Into the victory inn. Ha-ha! For my guaranteed success coming up. That's a dead Urkin. That's what that thing's called. I'm very nearly dead. Zombie lady, yes. Only now occurring to me my unfamiliarity with the names of the early zone enemies. Let's go ahead and do that.
A simple kindness.
Urkin and a widow. Yeah, I don't really call them by their name very often.
Malaise, measured and steady.
All right, that's her down as well, I believe. Get a Zealous here, I guess. This is an opportunity for a stunning blow, actually. Maybe I do want to keep that in. We are going to be applying combo every now and then. I'll go. I guess actually it's usually the Crusader that actually does the combo applying, so probably not really worth it to bank on that. Oh, of course, keyboard. I've been addicted to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup lately. It's a real problem. I have an intervention on Sunday. Well, best of luck with that, but Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. That sounds interesting. We need to take another peek at the suggestion list at some point, too. Although, every time I suggest doing that, I remind myself of the fact that we have indeed landed on several very good suggestions that I can just play. We've already gotten the short list assembled a couple of times, man.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Hey, Sofa. New year, new bear. New year, same bear, but better bear.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Although, I do subscribe to the notion that every 7 years, as our cells change from within throughout our body, that we therefore become a different person. Septennially, is that a word? Every 7 years? I'm going to pretend it is. That's pretty sick. Certainly a good way to avoid the loathing. Yet again, they hit me with the hazard right before the lair, unfortunately.
Hide by the roadside, waiting in ambush for unwary travelers.
Holy shit, so the old me is dead. Depending on how old you are, probably multiple times over, yeah. The version of you 7 years ago no longer exists. It's been replaced by entirely new life forms.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
That's a pretty solid one. Love the academics map. Hint of Home also, like, quietly one of the better trinkets that exist. 15% isn't that high, but it's got a very small drawback, and it's just a really great thing to have if you don't have anything else. I don't think our brain cells die, though, right? Honestly, I don't really know much about it. Like, I don't even want to speak further to the theory, because I've only heard, like, the minimal amount about it, but I do like the idea of it.
Safe passage along this stretch.
Yo!
A welcome reprieve.
Should I get it? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. I'm just getting started at a pretty solid run here today. Rocking the burn squad. Good to have you. Heart cells also don't die. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, logically, everything that, like, is required for your life to continue probably needs to be operating continually. Let's go ahead and at least equip some more helpful stuff this time around. I don't know how much burn resist we're really going to need, but might as well. That being the case, isn't you just your brain? Oh, now we're getting into the nitty fucking gritty, huh? How real we gonna get in 2024, man?
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's
I
cries?
mean, what truly is existence anyway, Baer? Are we not just, right, yeah, are we not just a series of impulses and signals? Is any thought I've had not just representative of the collective conscious of the human species? Also, you made the wrong play there. Play the game better while we're having our existential breakdown. That's a great point, actually, Pon, that we haven't considered enough, which is we might want to incorporate that into the conversation a little bit of something like that.
A master stroke.
You never know. The world is only what your brain thinks it is. How do I know y'all aren't looking at a totally different game right now? What if this is only my experience with Darkest Dungeon 2? Is this a goat for you guys, or what is it?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
No, Baer, that's just a really sick dog. Oh, that makes me sad. Your goat is my blue. Oh, dude. Perception's wild. Darkest Dungeon 2, you mean My Little Pony Wildest Ride? Okay, but don't, like, make me actually want the crossover. Because that sounds great. We're gonna need to put that into the fucking fast track pipeline pronto. Endure, please. You're gonna die. I can't do the inspiring cry. Why, oh, why? That's fine, though. Advance! Now I'm seeing Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie pulling the stagecoach. It's a guaranteed Grand Slam. Like, zero, no word of a lie. I am not at all being disingenuous. Like, the people that are in control of those two properties need to sit down at a table and have a conversation. Like, lights out fucking #1 on Steam DLC, guaranteed. Oh, it's Hasbro? Ah, fuck, we're screwed. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. They might be cool. Just assume because they're one of the most gigantic toy companies on the planet, they probably wouldn't be willing to work with an indie gaming company, but maybe I'm wrong. Could happen. Nah, they're pretty bad? All right, yeah, I figured. That was a safe assumption. One down, at least. Hasbro's awful. Well, all right. Guess my instincts treated me well that time. Let's go with a little more zealous fire starting, I guess, although we are probably going to be doing more inspiring cry there. How's the burn here? Not enough. Let's just add more there. I guess that idea's shot then. I'm gonna have to go a different route. Oh, she might just be dead here. Nice. Fired 1,100 people right before Christmas last month. What the fuck, dude? God damn. Boo, Hasbro. All right, never mind. We're not talking about their properties anymore. They don't even get the benefit of our conversation. Jesus, dude. Merry fucking Christmas, huh? One more inspiring cry, right? Yeah, there we go. We're in pretty good shape for this Harvest Child fight. I feel like we could probably do it. I could endure one more time and even set up a Toxic, actually. Yeah, that seems smart. Yeah, this is looking pretty good, actually. Let's do it.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Ooh, great loot, too. Yeah, this is fantastic. A Corrupting Cleaver for either the Flagellant or the Plague Doctor. The Bumper Crop's fine, as we've seen before. It can actually be a game winner, so we'll take it.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
This motherfucker's got 0 burn resist. Well, sadly, we do have to count on the hunger not fricking us over as we typically do. Kind of tempted to start with this just to clear the blight, but or not clear the blight, clear the blind here. Not even stun him, but it could also just bring him to the front. But that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, good enough. And then, do we start with the blight or do we go with the burn here? I think it's probably the burn.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
More than likely, an acid rain. I'm just going to do this for funsies here. A little bit of stress resist too, I guess, is pretty good. Although, again, we do kind of want to go with the toxic here. I think I should just take as much blight as I can early on. But again, she's got the resistance. Just want to make sure I'm making decent choices early on here. How nice of Baer to cook the meat for the baby. He doesn't ever actually eat the meat, does he? I think this is his meat. I don't like thinking about that anymore. I'm not gonna... I didn't like what just happened. Okay, no smoke screen this time. We got more burn potential. Obviously, go with that. I don't think she's gonna do anything but Firefly this fight.
Measured and steady.
That is a pretty easy call there. I do need to find a way to move him forward. I think I might just have to do exactly that. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely for the best there. And then I might want to go Inspiring Cry there as well. I feel like a Smoke Bomb's a good call. Let's do this. Good, good, good. I don't think I'm going to go for the Toxic, actually. I'm pretty sure I can beat him without it, so... Let's just try to do exactly that. Also have linens here. Might as well utilize those. Combo there. That's not bad. Might as well use the extra chance for a blight there, too. Hunger again on the Crusader, sadly. Really wish I had a way to lock him into position here, but we don't really have that option. Extra piercing on the blight this time. I guess that's a good way to use the combo. No knockback or anything to speak of. I could just go more and more again. I feel like that's a decent play, too. The taunt doesn't matter, but it's more the regen off of the damage received. He's going to get the crit blight through that time. That's fantastic. Oh, that's really good, too, actually. Although, oh, that's going to be the wrong order, though. I was thinking the runaway would be able to shuffle with him here, but that's not going to happen. I gotta get a negative pip out of it, too. That sucks. All right, more than likely going to need to heal the Crusader this round. Got a regen that time. That's nice. I think I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with a Dragonfly again there.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
New parents really be telling you how cute their kid is and showing you a picture of Harvest Child. That's a +2 no notes right there. I think I should Acid Rain here, even though the blight chance is small. Well, if I'm going to do that, I guess I just better punish then, huh? Just to get at least a little bit of damage through it. And the blight, nice. Very good. Definitely need to heal that.
A little help impeccably
This
timed.
thing is getting low enough to make me want to consider just trying to kill it outright, which is often something I end up doing anyway, although it's not really giving me the choice. He's lost a lot of HP already here. Light chance on the meat's pretty low. I know, right? Banana. Definitely still need some DOT here. This is becoming a little more concerning. Definitely need him up front to take the hit. He's gotten hungered, I feel like, every round so far, and that's really rough. That helps a ton. Wow, that was huge. Can also do that. Outstanding. Okay. Now we can get a regen going on the Crusader. Get another smoke bomb. Ooh, that was a massive thunderclap grenade right there. Very, very good. All right, the hunger there is not so bad. Get him back up to the front in the proper position here. Misses that attack. Ooh, we got a big turnaround here. Huge. All right, got the right guys in position there. We're going to get some more DOT going again. We're going to get the Dragonfly off the hunger. Another combo there as well. Might as well try to utilize that. Excellent. Oh, this is terrific. All in. Hey, same to you, Balkan. All right, Crusader gets one more chance for the burn here. I think we go ahead and hit a Zealous one more time, especially with the Radiance buff in effect right now. And that's going to bring him to Death's Door next round. Good stuff.
Agony by accumulation.
Weakened here for the rear hits. Another Blight on the Runaway is not terrible. We're obviously in pretty rough shape, but overall not too bad. Get another layer of the armor broken. Gonna be able to heal her up a little bit. No negative pips off of it. Good work, everybody. One more Endure for the road. And a pip, too. Look at that. Smite! I know Inspiring Cry was better, but I couldn't help myself. Well done, squad. Icebox, too. Look at that. Really nice loot from this. Love to see it.
The loathing abates.
Gonna need to be a little careful as we exit this area, though. It's looking rough. Let's get some more Blight Piercing back here. Oh, she does have lower stun resist with this, but nah, it's not a big deal. Still worth it. Fisherman's Net, something I've learned to hold on to these days. Moving on. Have we gotten a win with the Crusader in the party yet? I want to say yes, but I can't specifically remember it happening. I don't know if anybody else does. Noxious Ring plus Cleaver. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is Noxious. I forgot about that. Not a bad idea to have this on him, too. Nice. Throw that on you. Throw that on you. Looking good. Yeah, that's a pretty great combo. So now the Blight and the burn on the Plague Doctor are pretty outstanding. Sadly, do have an Oblivion encounter immediately after that. We're in pretty decent shape at this point, though, and then
Malaise.
should also get
Measured and steady.
the opportunity for a Dark Impulse Trinket. Which I keep forgetting we really need to prioritize those nodes for at this point. Getting the combos there is really the whole point of bringing the baby Shambler. That and fighting the empowered
Steady
Shambler,
yourself.
which might be even more important. No, I'm not kidding. Obviously, it's more important. How you feeling there, bud? 2-turn timer.
This road cannot be walked alone.
I think that's good enough for me, assuming you don't manage to reach regen yourself. Not too bad. I think if we do a blight grenade on her, that might actually be enough DOT to negate the regen. It already is. Wow.
An unavoidable end.
That feels pretty great. But I am curious to see what this would look like, too. I guess we don't really need the glimmers here.
Well done.
7 flat damage. Now bringing her to 16 DOT.
The slow suffering begins.
I want to go Inspiring Cry there. Yeah, I think we need to avoid any further toxic triggers here. Let's not allow for the situation to get much worse there. Altar is down. This lady is hurting a lot. We're going to make things even worse.
A master stroke.
Crit after crit. You love to see it. And that's going to be burned and blight down to death's door despite the regen. That is nuts. Love it.
Hold fast. For who knows
boy,
what
they are
lurks
really...
in the beyond.
Oh, well, I thought that was death's door. I did the math wrong. All right. Oh, the stress is getting bad, though. Now that they keep critting. God damn it, man.
Judiciously.
That's what I was trying to avoid. All right, well, at least we'll utilize the door to make things a little bit better across the board here. This dude is still basically untouched. That's unfortunate. Holy hell.
Impeccably timed.
That's effective now. Okay. All right, she's dead. I'm gonna heal this guy up. All set.
Incremental.
The Inspiring Cry and another Endure, and we'll get out of here in at least halfway decent shape, stress-wise. Stream-wise, too. I feel like, yeah, the stream's doing okay. This seems good. This whole stream experience right now, just checking in on the whole thing, the whole vibe we got going on.
Agony
It's good.
by accumulation.
Feels pretty good. I think we're good. Just wanted to make us collectively self-aware for a moment. Zealous accusation!
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Baboon.
Malaise,
Bye-bye.
measured and steady.
Baby. It's all well and good.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
And the super healing on the flagellant, I feel, is going to make him into a menace here. All right. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, not even really worth it, even without the Dark Impulse.
The loathing whispers.
Might as well hang on to it, I guess. Not really hurting on the inventory here. Alright, solid Region 1. That's a fitting award for it, Chilling. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty much a leper exclusive. Hell yeah. Vibe kind of feels like unemployed man boys, but maybe I'm projecting. I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's about my last 11 years or so.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
A man in his 30s refusing to mentally age. Man, that is a hell of an outcome today. Or for this region, rather. Get additional positive relationship chance, too. Oh, shit. You made me want to give me a big pig on top of that?
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Wind chimes, certainly not bad. This is making me regret not getting the wolf pup. 'Cause we got a couple of luxury gear stagecoach pieces here that he would love to see. I think I'll pick up the gnarly knuckles as well. Pretty good for the Crusader. Get a discount on that as well. Do I need to remove anything? Weak grip, vicious. Not really worth spending the relics on. Yeah, I think we're fine. Do need some food. I'll pick these up. And that. And this.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Just gonna equip bumper crop now. Why not? Let's have some fun. And, ooh, trade route. Yeah, give me some hoarders.
The shrouded coast, isolated and drowning in amphibious degeneracy.
Got a lot of money. A lot of HP, 95 hit points. Our flagellant here. I think I'm going to have the Crusader sit again this time. Let's reset the pick me too, actually. Pickme.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
We're going to name John for our bounty hunter here, and let's go for... Let's go all in on this Plague Doctor right now. I feel like she is the most powerful part of this team. And then we'll upgrade the stress heal on the Crusader when we get him back in the next region. Let's go with... I think Firefly is going to be best. We're going to be using that skill quite a bit on her. Let's check in on the relationships real quick, too, although I do think I should wait on that as well. Actually, let's swap out
The
first.
hunter waits, brooding beneath his cowl.
How in the world do I keep getting this damn thing? Oh, I kind of want to buy the... Yeah, I don't want him blundering. Hold on. The rare meditative totem on a bounty hunter. Really don't want to deal with that. So now just hard noggin, which is pretty good. Utility belt as well, which kind of makes me want to utilize the flashbang here. Yeah, I guess do that, I guess. And then boom and boom. There we go. Not too bad. His name's Boner. Talking about man boys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for one of these, assuming I can. I know the Vicious Plague Doctor isn't gonna allow for it, but I feel like I could get the Runaway and the Flagellant into a better position here. God damn it. Well, never mind. Use those later, I guess. Oh, here. There you go, bud. It's great for you. Keyboarder. Come into the team. Let's do it. I think we're hanging on to the rest, man. Yeah, we're still pretty loaded here. I love it. I am tempted, though, to get rid of this unfriendly. Flagellant has it between the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Crusader. She's got it, or he's got it with all three, which makes sense, I guess, since he was toxic. Let's do this at the very least. There we go. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it. Nice. Let's hit it. How much blight piercing does the Plague Doctor have? Quite a bit. At this point, yeah, I think it's around the 60 or 70 range. Let's get the plus 33%, plus 25%, and then the Alchemist has an additional plus 33%, so...
Propriety
like 90?
listless
Good
on the
lord.
tide. Brined in welcome degradation.
That's wild, dude. So I'm gonna have to have near immunity to it. Purified checks. Looks like we passed yours. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the 3 months in advance. Welcome into the pile. Give him some bear hugs, please. Shroud could be fun. Definitely would love to see a Shambler altar. I don't think we got one this time, though. At least none that I can find. Hoarder this early is not a terrible idea, actually. I would like to get the baubles required for the more expensive stuff, though. So let's take that first combat. See where that leads. Another fight. Yeah, it works for me, dude.
It is low indeed, to profit in destruction.
I think you're right, Daniel. Yeah, I think their resistances cap out at 100. And then beyond that, they're just immune, so... should be pretty sick. Oh, their burn resistance is really high, though. That's kind of weird. All right. Light works too, dude. Just as well. Stun him. Ooh, not ordained up front either. Nice. Give it here, buddy. There's your guy. That's the one. Let's see if you can even notice that on the health bar. You can see the pixels just a little bit. There's a few more pixels, yeah. I think that did something. There you go, bud.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I think he's gonna heal for like 40 after this too. I think this flagellant might just be able to solo the rest of the run. There's the heal for 30. Yeah, good lord. That's fun. No, you're supposed to make them miss. All right, good to go, dude. Go ahead and top them off. Why not? And bye-bye. I think this team is Leviathan worthy.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
I think they're ready. You need to remember to try to find the Oblivion's Ingress here too. Maybe I'll pass on the Hoarder just for that, although I am wondering... Oh man, I hate it when they do this. When the maps force you to go a particular route in order to hit the lair. Limits the early options. I think this might just be a dead cabin boy off this.
A slow dissection.
Oh yeah.
An unavoidable end.
That's that job done. I'll just see them just melt away. Yeah, I can conceive of a few ways to miss a flashbang. Perhaps you were simultaneously flashbanged as well. Or just flashed. That could be distracting enough to cause an error. I'm pretty into the idea of a Crimson Court area at some point, full course. I'd love for them to bring that back. Like, I'm not at all opposed to them just reusing basically every existing element of DD1. Clearly, Crusader is returned in style, so let's keep that train a-rolling, dude.
Steady yourself.
Thanks for the bits, Jacob. Is there ever a situation where you don't take a fight? Because it seems like most of the time you just want to fight everything. Typically, we fight just about everything, yeah, but there's absolutely situations where you don't want to. I mean, usually that just has to do with whether or not I think I'm going to be able to stay alive. Like if we've lost a party member, for example, I usually try to avoid combat, but yeah, otherwise there's not really a lot of value, especially when the
can make all the difference.
The opportunities it gives you to avoid combat typically cost you resources, like torchlight or relics or something. Yeah, usually best to just take it on. Chance for relics and mastery points. Blah, blah, blah.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Top him off. Not even touched. He wants to be. He'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and give him a smack. There you go, buddy. Just how you like it. There's one right back. Stun, top off the bounty hunter.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Get a Tarantism dodge token just to show off. You take all the fights for the content or for the strategy?
Find.
¿Por qué no los dos?
The loathing of Bates.
That's a little better. I mean, that's literally a little better. Keep that? Yeah. We're good. We're good. So, yeah, if we want to go to the lair, I guess I gotta go to the right here. Which is fine. We have enough relics for a quick stop at the porter here, not to mention the baubles as well. It's got 3 bread, too. Love the icebox. The only thing I have seen that can cause a leave without any cost is the evasive quirk. Yeah. That's another feature that I've loved lately is the effect that quirks can have on an interaction like that. Interactions like that.
But his prices remain fixed.
This is why we wanted 65. That's pretty good, dude. Ooh, Merchant's Guild seal. It's pretty early on. This would be a good pickup. What do y'all think? Nautical Compass, obviously a fun option, too. Gotta get the Big Pig. Big Pig! Between Merchant's Guild seal and the Searing Scripture. I'm kind of torn. This is a fun one, too, but I'm pretty sure. You want the boots? I mean, boots are good, too. Oh, we could get both, couldn't we? We could get the seal and the boots. That's a good consideration there, yeah. Fishmonger's Glove's not really going to do much for us here. Does anybody have more than 6 speed? The Runaway does with the Minor Wolf's Blood. Interesting. That's pretty good. There's only one moving, though. I guess we can make her use Ransack and Dragonfly more often. What does the Flagellant have right now? He's already got really good stuff. Let's do that, yeah. Let's maybe not even get the boots, though, actually. Let's consider food barrels would be pretty sick. Food barrels plus icebox is a nice combo. We could go all in on the food gear. Although we do already have a full stagecoach as well. And it's all pretty good, so maybe we don't need to do that. Let's do the boots, sure. That sounds like fun. Let's do it. Alright. Thanks, pal. Mostly for the pig. Covering Polyhedron. We've got a cache up ahead as well. Triple academic studies is certainly something I love to see. I am pretty sure I'm going to hang a right and take an opportunity at this Leviathan, though. Armor is not in great shape here.
An academic study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Combat item, please. Not great.
The loathing whispers.
Not a lot of value for us with that, unfortunately. Just really hoping not to see the shields taken out any further here either. Alright. What you got?
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Take a chance. Probably a content trick, and I'm guessing flute.
Amidst the spoils,
An artifact of unparalleled power.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm gonna regret that. Always for the content, right? Yeah, another creature den right before the lair, too. Good God. A stagecoach in real bad shape. At least we know what we got coming up after that for the most part.
They prostrated themselves before the primogenial power of the obelisks.
That's a great sentence.
And were rewarded for their supplication.
Let's at least check and make sure we don't have any decent combat items to use in here. Get the holy water in that one, and then, yeah, that's not bad. I guess the herbs is probably better, though. Enter the den! Oh, boy. I didn't realize our torchlight was kind of problematic here, too.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Ooh, look at that. Instant stun. Okay. Got some value right away. Let's just stun you, I guess. That's pretty cool. I can smell the armor check between Den and Lair already. I'm anticipating it.
Steady yourself.
Speaking of stuns, all right, everybody gets a little taste. Tom, we do have glimmers here, I guess, so might as well use them.
A slow dissection.
There we go, dude.
An unavoidable end.
DOT takes out the one. Okay. Let's see. We keep going with the Dragonfly. I should be ransacking more, I just realized, too. Try to take advantage of that new trinket for her.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
I like the blast up front. This dude's dead to DOT as well. Holy shit. He's hardly been touched here. He's got a dodge plus to get through, but likely to be able to get the bonus actions this time. See you later, buddy. Couple of blinds, no big deal. Let's try that again, I guess. Oh, that was a good fire starter opportunity, actually, but oh well.
An opportunity squandered.
You stinking jerk. Get up here. Quit dodging me, damn it. I can't taunt, right? Yeah, but I can't do that. This trinket with Baer Crusader can be managed to some extent unless the Crusader gets stunned. I like that there's been a lot more focus on the elements of the game like that have kind of been neglected. Like the stun, for example, was hardly even in consideration prior to like the patch that changed how the days works. When they made it so that you can stack 2 days to turn it into a stun, that was when oh, great. Yeah, thank you.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
That was, I think, when the stun mechanics started to become a little bit more reliable to utilize. Keep on glimmering. Ooh, that was really nice. Very successful mag rain there. I think I go ahead and try a stun. Got the stun on the front spider that time, too. That's pretty great. Go drone pipe.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, well, at least the creature den.
The
Gonna be
enemy
easy enough to get
weakens
through
and
here.
wanes.
Did just realize I got rid of the Inspiring Cry, so I'm not going to be able to stress heal apart from Toxic for this particular region. So hoping we can maybe keep him at about that level now. To be fair, stun was a bit OP in the first game. That's true, yeah. You got a good point. But I feel like maybe they overcorrected a little bit as a result of that. I think it's in a good spot now, though.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That's fine, I guess. Less chances for stress up front. He's dead to DOT. He's very close. That's fine. That's fine. Beldy, thank you. Appreciate that.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
And bye-bye.
One
Oh, he's still alive,
obstacle
right,
in
yeah.
our path.
I'm just letting him pile it on at the end here, man. There he goes. Resisted the stun attempt, too. All right, give me the goods. 3 mastery.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Exact same outcome as the first creature, then. How about that? I guess I'll take it.
loathing abates.
I guess that's good, too.
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
I haven't seen death yet, no, and there's that armor check, by the way. Whoever was sensing that up
The
ahead.
coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
Go ahead and embrace your new future as a medium. You are clearly in tune with the powers of the universe. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Let's go with... I suppose we've got the best options available to us already. I also want 1 milk-soaked linen, which I guess might make a difference. And before that's critical to our success. I don't feel great about this. Leviathan has stun immunity, I know. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to keep that on here. As fun as that would be for the content, that's exactly why you keep it. How many episodes have you gotten at this point, Baer? What is this, episode 300,806?
The church
And you still got to play optimally? No, we do content trinkets only.
Timbers.
Despite their clear inferiority in the situation.
Steady.
We give ourselves a chance to get stunned just for the lulz. Just as a goof,
The
dude.
enemy weakens and wanes.
F it. If content is the cause of death, then that's the way I was meant to go. Amen, brother. Amen to that.
A brilliant conclusion.
Same to you, Soup. Plus, this team owns. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Also, nice. But yeah, they kind of kick ass. And I'm pretty sure there is very little cause for concern here, especially with the bounty hunter in the mix. Toxic would actually be a pretty great idea. I wonder what his move resist is like. Not great. Managed to stun our runaway real quick as well. That's fun. I mean, obviously the fights prior to the Leviathan, at least we have some potential value out of it,
The
but
Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
prior to that, it's gonna be kind of rough. Bye-bye. It's a fitting Leviathan's breath there. Ooh, let's murder her immediately. That ain't gonna help, but we'll get us a couple of dodges. Nice. Start on you right away. This could actually just be great for us to get a bunch of dodges on the runaway here. She is dead in 2. Knock him back. Do it. Why the hell not? For a taunt. Really get some stress going there. Let's go for flashbang. Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's pretty good. Double blind combo stun shuffle. It's a new dance I'm trying out. It's pretty complicated. A lot of steps. That's fine. Another dragonfly. Also totally fine. He's gonna heal that entire hit. Redonkulous, dude. Kinda love it.
A slow dissection.
Full resist there. Sadly, she's going to get one more little debone in the mix. Only invulnerable there. A little bit of stress that I'd like to get rid of.
There is comfort
Feldy!
in company.
Show him some love with the bear hugs, please. Welcome on back into the pile. Appreciate you. Death blow.
One less obstacle in our path.
Thank you for the support and thank you for the bear hugs for them. Appreciate that a lot. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. That's better.
Malaise, measured and steady.
They are dead as hell. Looking good. Save the toxic. That means we're just gonna pass turn or stun or that. Yep, that works. All good. Into the Leviathan, baby. Toxic prepped. Ooh, and the Lashing Tide's a very nice trophy as well. Let's do it. Now, gotta remember I've got
They must be made
bumper
to see
crop
that their
equipped here.
monstrous god is mortal.
I gotta make damn sure. I love the lack of burn resist on the Leviathan. It's still the funniest thing to me. I gotta make damn sure that I keep folks off death's door if at all possible. Flashbang is not great here, so I think we just take as much damage as we can. Start chunking them down. Vulnerable there, not too bad. I'm gonna go for the Noxious Blast. Nice crit, good stuff. Burn in, Blight going away. Eyes on the Plague Doc and the Flagellant. That is fine with me. I think we probably go ahead and just do this. There's no real need for the taunt here. So, yeah. Hit him with another DOT. And let's see here. Runaway should act first. I'll get the title search first. That's fine. More than likely getting to a toxic without any of my input, and I kind of want to keep his HP as high as I can for as long as I can. Pretty sure I just need to keep doing this. Especially if it's going to crit. Yeah, that'll work. And then... Noxious Blast up front's pretty good. This means a 3-turn timer, which means at the worst we're losing Flagellant for a single round, I think. It's going to be a single batter there as well, and I can ransack if I want to get her back into a better position. I'll have to just go ahead and finish him here for an additional 10 on the Leviathan, and then the Blight will do it up front. Nice. That's not too bad at all. Rule heals for the win. Now we ransack to get her back in the position she needs to be, although actually I can just do this. Totally fine with that. Still no need for the linen. There's our toxic right on time. Although not really likely to get a lot of value out of this, but it's still a decent option in this position. I think now we probably go with the more so we can at least heal up a little bit. Let's go for the collect bounty. Good stuff. Should probably heal there. It's the best play, I know, but I'm getting greedy, dude. Ah, don't get greedy. Rewarded for a good decision with the crit heal. And a Toxic Blight. Okay, there we go. We got best of both worlds. We got both marks on the front 2 targets, so that's ideal. I don't know if he's going to be able to heal prior to that, though, unfortunately. Looks like he should. Nice dodge, too. Hell yeah. This is fantastic.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
He is dead as hell. Let's go ahead and maybe try to get him down to death's door off a punish here. That'll work. Heals for 30. Hell yeah.
Finish him! Execution!
A phenomenal fight.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
An upgrade to our trophy. Hell yeah, dude. This Glimmer equipped here. Didn't use any of our combat items. Baeriton!
Welcome back.
Some bear hugs, please, for Baeriton. Of all people, come on now. Gotta give them some love. Thank you very much for the resubscription. Welcome back. Clearly can get rid of the Dark Impulse here. Can toss that. I don't think I'm going to be using the Ethereal Dust all that much. No need for this. Got extra Anti-Venom, but I might want to keep that for a minute. No need for the Wagon Jack. No need for the Shrine Map. No need for the Collector's Chandelier. Probably get rid of the Slime Mold now, and there we go.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Flute didn't even trigger once. Didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Good old hacks. Treat me well, as always.
Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
Gotta give him the crow's feet, obviously. Okay, disagreeing again, unfortunately, but that's why we got the Bounty Hunter, baby. Ooh, yikes. That's not good. That's one thing that may be slightly effective at dealing with our team. Shit. Well, let's at least do this. She's dead to that burn, thankfully. The knockback there is very helpful. Thank you for that. Might as well pop our Glimmer, and then I suppose Bounty Hunter is
Malaise.
still fairly effective in that spot.
Steady.
Ah, that stinks. All right, let's do this.
Cunning. You may outwit them.
And then I
yet.
think we may have a chance to kill this cabin boy prior to the transformation if the runaway can act fast enough. I think the damage plus the burn may be sufficient, but we'll see. Oh, we get both hits, don't we? Yeah, okay, never mind. Should be able to get it.
A slow dissection.
Ooh.
Unavoidable end.
Drone pipe. Look at you go. Okay, that's fun. I'll take the extra hit here. This dude's dead already, so. There we go, man. Extreme value. Dead to DOT. Dead to DOT.
Are encouraging.
Knockback as well. Really just fixing it for us, man. We're even gonna be able to cauterize coming out of here. Let's get an endure. Why not? This turned into a healing fight. What the fuck? Even in our worst, we end up at our best. This squad owns.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Down to the DOT there, and not a lot of stress to speak of on our squad at this point. Love it. I love Darkest Dungeon. I think you're in the right spot, bud. Me too. I had Domino's lava cake for the first time last night.
Whispers.
Didn't believe my GF when she said they were life-changing, but she was right. Having worked at a Domino's, my opinion on those is a little tainted, although I do have great memories of using them as a foundational element for our homemade slash local to our store made Domino's dessert pizza.
Dying land.
Every now and then when the store was very slow, I would go to the gas station down the street. I would pick up some marshmallow cream, or marshmallow fluff, and then we would get a ball of the medium pizza dough, roll it out, spread that marshmallow cream around it as the sauce. We would drizzle some honey in there, I think, and then we would break up the little lava cakes into little pieces and spread them all around. Then we would take a second pizza dough, toss that out, and then cover the entire thing in that pizza dough, poking holes in it as to allow for proper aeration. Coat that in melted butter on top and sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it. Then into the pizza oven it goes. Halfway through the bake, I believe we would just like cut it in half and then like allow the goopy goodness to just sort of like, I can't remember exactly because there was a part of the process where it got a little too gooped.
A little help impeccably
A little
done.
over gooped as it was going through the oven. So we had to do something to solve that problem, which we figured out. But it comes out as just this, oh my god. It's like a Cinnabon plus a Domino's, but in the best possible way. The smell that came from this thing, like I know that sounds like it could be disgusting, but it was glorious. This is one of my favorite parts of having worked there is not only like making that, but like our complete freedom in doing so. Like even the bosses were into it. Like, let's go make a dessert pie. We didn't sell them, obviously. We weren't like on the menu or anything. It was just something fun that we did as the crew. Good memories.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
How'd you manage not getting obese? Yeah, it was. I had to try to limit myself to a single slice of those, which was not easy.
In these times, savor it.
Sounds like that thing would put me on death's door. Hey-oh. It was a special treat, man.
Sweet reprieve.
Hey, Beast.
Until the next test is put before you.
All right, check that bingo box for Baer messing with or trying to manage too many inventory slots. Too few inventory slots. Also check the box for Baer can't speak. I hate Bodkin. Never using Bodkin. Which I fully admit is probably a mistake, but damn it, I don't want it. We're somehow avoiding a repair battle, dude.
Pity a soul.
Another tiny miracle in this run.
Despair.
And a positive pip, speaking of miracles. locals. Jess, welcome. Best pizza's never in chain places. The best pizza from chain places is the stuff that you make when you work there that isn't on the menu, yeah. We actually found a local place nearby where we moved into here in Utah again that we are in love with, that I don't necessarily want to name for fear of partially doxing myself, but it is fantastic. And yeah, I think in our experience, the best places are local. I worked at my tiny local Pizza Hut for a few years in Pennsylvania, can vouch. I miss the days of sit-down, dine-in Pizza Hut. I used to go there a lot as a kid. I remember going there not infrequently for family dinner. Mag rain.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That might be another toxic. I'd like to avoid that. Ooh, hell yeah. That's another benefit to the drone pipe of the bounty hunter, dude. I love it when we're able to turn that into a finish him 50% bonus damage hit.
A little help, impeccably timed.
That feels pretty good.
A steady subtraction. An invariable result.
Still have those dine-in Pizza Huts in Ohio. I think there might still be one in Utah as well. I swear I have driven by one. Like, there's a place called Sills.
The loathing abates.
In Layton that I think there might be one nearby, but I feel like it probably doesn't exist anymore. Maybe it does. Maybe it's been there for me the whole time, just waiting. Am I going to use Pristine Lore? It would be pretty good on the Flagellant, but I think I'd rather him have the enormous HP pool. What's he getting from that? He's getting 10 HP from that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Guess we don't need that anymore. Got a lot of relics too, don't we? Yeah. God damn. Feels like I got on a Sagier this run.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Sadly feeling pretty likely we're gonna have to deal with another toxic here, but maybe we'll find some wild tea. We'll get rid of those negative quirks keeping us from using these in items. Or maybe we'll just get absurdly lucky. I'll have to deal with it at all. I didn't realize he has a dodge from that, that's right. Well, I just avoid welcoming damage to him here, I suppose, and then
The enemy weakens
just cross our
and
fingers
wins.
at that point. They don't really have a lot of guaranteed stress hits here either, I guess, so shouldn't be too bad. God, he just has so much health, it's ridiculous. I'll be even scraping him with these hits. Not too bad back there either. Got the stress in the back line at least. Another bleed likely. We got cauterized though. Probably go ahead and pop that. Nope, never mind. Never mind, dead doggo. Those two were dead to DOT, so I guess we just go like this. Sweat, and then you're done. Yeah, we'll go Battlefield Medicine, yeah.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Good stuff.
Savor it.
This fight's pretty much done. Jeez, this is yet another squad that is just making extremely quick work of just about everything. And then one more avoided point of stress, right? There it is. Beautiful. That dead man walking has 100 HP. Yeah, it's a long walk. Good God. All right. See you later, buddy. Fun fight. A 36 HP heal that isn't a crit,
Abandoned
right?
or forgotten. It is ours now.
He's been self-healing for 30 off of the pain or whatever that skill is called, more and more. The cauterize is like between 30 and 40. Geez, I wonder what his His Deathless still self-heals in this path, right? No, it heals the target. Okay, so... yeah, that would be not as good, but yeah, his healing has been pretty outrageous. Sepsis... oh my god. Sepsis would heal for like 50. Well, more 40, I guess, but yeah. Anyway. Not ordained. Wow. All right, just hopefully not having to deal with Weight of the Worlds too quickly here. Likely able to kill the altar. Ooh, stun on the altar, actually. Okay, never mind. Let's try this. Oh, that's unlucky. All right. Sheesh. Yeah, Toxic looking pretty damn likely here. Still avoiding it narrowly. This is a dead altar already. My goodness. I think we just try to take her out prior to her worship at this point. I need to cauterize. Let's go with a fire starter on the blight grenade.
In crisis,
-2. Come
we
on.
can rely only upon each other.
I think we can get it. We're gonna get 9 DOT here. Let's go with a finish him. Or sorry, collect bounty. See if we can land another blight from that. And that is gonna be Death's Door at least.
And unavoidable.
And there's Toxic. All right, fine. At least we'll be able to bring them down to 0 by the end, most likely. 0 friggin' relationship pips is what I mean. That is no good. Death's Door there. Start a burn on him. Might just want to try this. Not a bad idea. Let's see if we can just turn you into mincemeat real fast, dude. Jesus, we actually will, yeah. I am weirdly low here. Weaken on this hit, though. Might be able to get an Endure in at the end of this. Hey, same to you, Skull. Yeah, we'll do a heal, we'll do an Endure. He's already dead to DOT, so we're good. We're good. Flashbang. Aha! Oh, no, he's not dead to DOT. He had the death armor there, but that's fine. Now we have the stun and the DOT. Cool. Might even do one more extra little Endure / heal at the end of this. Or not. We'll be fine.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
This is really good for the Flagellant. That's exciting. Oh, man. We're gonna have to swap Gruul over to the Plague Doctor, I think. Or I could just substitute Hail Draft. That might be better. Yeah, let's try this. I'm just curious, though. Hold on. All right, yeah, that's not too big of a difference. That's still... oh, baby. Yeah, and the HP hit doesn't really matter for him because he's mostly concerned about, like, taunting, stress healing, and then, like, applying Blight is, like, his whole thing. Oh, that is fun. Okay, so we're going to have to toss this, this... Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's fun. I like that a lot.
At last, respite within reach.
What a treat, dude. Dead man walking and walking and walking and walking, 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 and walking, walking. Walking.
Rest now for a time.
Heavy-handed torn rotator cuff. That's unfortunate, but I guess really doesn't matter either, does it? Might as well deal 1 damage. Okay. Finally, the pet has an upside. Yeah, no kidding.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land
Snooze.
crumbling and undone.
Gotta do it. I'm gonna keep the bumper crop for now, too, I think.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
No need for the scat or for the academics map in this section, obviously.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Couple of songbooks. Really gotta find some wild tea /
A nominal pittance?
Meditative totems here, and indeed we do have some. Do we still want the gnarly knuckles? I think so. Yeah, we'll get rid of the sharpness charm here. No need for the utility belt anymore. Obviously, I have to keep the obsidian drone pipe equipped. That's a critical component to our success. And then, hint of home. What are we using at this point? Am I really getting rid of greater hail draft? That can't possibly be right. Coffee fingies! Thank you for the gift. It's up. Welcome to the pile, Primarch of the World Eaters. A few bear hugs and bear gifts for him, please, if you don't mind. A welcome on into the pile. Thank you very much for that.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
We are going to try to get rid of Melophobic if we can, I think. Sadly, is going to be tough. I think we'll have to take a chance with this first, and then we can do the Wild Tea. Good. Okay. Now we can do that. What's blocking this? Oh, Vicious. Yeah, we'll just have to live with that, I guess. Ideal. Okay. Pick up the playing cards here. I'll pick up a Stimulating Poultice as well.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
It is tempting to buy a bunch of this food since the icebox it adds to our disease resist per food in the inventory. Well, we don't have a ton of space for it. Get some whiskey as well. Let's try these in items first. One of these guys. Let's go with the Songbook of Amorous Ballads. I believe we can do that here. That's very good. Try that again. And now he's Melophobic. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Yeah, definitely big pig time. I'm gonna buy some bread as well. There we go. That's good enough. Big pig! See where that leaves us, and then we'll try to whiskey our way out of any unfriendly relationships at that point. Should be in pretty damn good shape. Lost chat for a second. We good? Still here? Still kicking? I think we're okay. I think we're looking good on the relationships now. I could try to get up to closer to friendly there, but we are one away there, I guess. Let's do the runaway Crusader. Cool. Mastery time.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
There's that inspiring cry play. Execution 2 when the target's burning is fun. See if I can actually utilize that. And then Firestarter would certainly incentivize me to use it more. What else would we want to go with here? I've not used Lash's gift a single time. I wonder if I could even change that out for something else here. Sepsis I did want to try. That sounds like fun. We could upgrade it so that it deals 100% of the remaining instead. Let's try it. Let's have some fun. Mix things up a little. Off to the sluice. Let's hit it.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Stress heals on Cauterize. Nice.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
They want me to reap. Oh boy. Mag Rain Dodge Plus. Very good. Fresh prediction for the sluice here as well. Bet your bare bucks whether you think the big old brontosaurus bastards in here will bring Baer back to oblivion.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Closest analog apparently to pigs in my mind that starts with a B is brontosaurus, and I'll take it. There's got to be some sort of common ancestor there, right? Ooh. Yay. Fun, fun, fun. Boar. God damn it. Doomsayer? That's even worse.
We tread beyond the realms of reason.
Oh boy, that is a particularly bad shuffle here. Okay. This is gonna take some work. Well, it's not terrible actually. This is tenable.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, that's right. We have the drone pipe too. Okay, so let's do this. What buff does the Shambler have? Double damage and 4 speed. This is the Shambler empowered by the baby Shambler that we have on our stagecoach, along with, of course, being ordained. So, yeah, he's about as tough as they come. He's King Shambler. Dodge it. Not that time. Okay. He's gonna heal the Shambler. Interesting.
Steady yourself.
DOT is enough here. All right, the dodge didn't, or the sorry, not the dodge. The shuffle didn't end up being all that bad for us. I think we're pretty happy to continue to try to apply some blight here. Although I guess the taunt does matter for the Shambler spawn. I'm gonna try to take the attention off everybody as much as possible there, and then back up to the front with the Dragonfly to add the strength there. Not really going to be a huge factor, but still nice. More DOT on the Shambler. Now it's Zealous time.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Is it worth fighting him? If you're me, it is. Also, probably in general, yeah. He does offer some incredibly good loot. Not to mention our team is actually really well equipped for this. This is kind of the ideal Shambler fighting squad, especially with the bumper crop, making us ridiculously tanky. Ooh, oh, we have the DOT for that. That's unfortunate.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
I'm gonna want to cauterize or battlefield medicine that. Ah, the shuffle is also pretty nasty. That's no good. I might just have to move on that one, yeah. Well, for the battlefield medicine there, although he's still not even at the threshold for that. That's just the anti-venom, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Relief from caustic agony.
I think it's just another mag rain for the dodge plus and the burn on everybody. It's a dead token, or sorry, dead spawn rather. Let's give him a combo token. And another giant firefly burn.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Crit up front, probably still fine. I don't think I need to bandage that. Doing just fine up front, just fine. My medieval guitar also offers some incredibly good loot. Wow. Very good, very good. Inspiring Cry? Not really necessary. Burn more, I guess. It doesn't really matter, though. The DOT is already sufficient. I think I'll do this instead. A little regen for the boy. And then these guys still going to need to be killed somehow. One down, and the DOT is already nearly there for him. Thank you for the dodge. We'll cauterize this. Stress heal for the flagellant.
At least has been tended to.
Looking good. Looking real good. This dude's dead to DOT as well. God damn. Now, I do just kind of want to allow for the smite. Just because it'll feel good. So now we'll do that. Execution! Shambler down.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
That right there, that's why we go for the Shambler fight, the otherworldly fragment. Fantastic combat item for the endgame. Another one of those content trinkets too, the hierarchy of sites. It's fun. Yeah, we can do that on the Crusader, why not? Have some laughs. Refill our anti-venom there, and we're looking good, dude. Send it. Still gotta find a hospital at some point too. We're still rocking the worries on Jake back here. I think Toonflex still has Tarantism, which is honestly worked to her advantage. Maybe I don't even need to heal that, especially with the Siemens boots. Ooh, look at that swine cash too. Let's go, dude.
Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Ooh, covert cloak adds execution 1 to ranged skills. That's fun. There's not a lot of value in that for us right now, but I like that trinket. That's pretty neat. We'll use these glimmers as well. I think I'll just toss this bandage. Garage lamps are nice. I might still bring those.
Invaluable.
Shred of decency is just not good.
Excuse for inaction.
Yeah, a lot of food, which thankfully we're getting a big disease resist bonus from that as well. Plus 10 from the stagecoach.
Hidden in warrens and ancient waterways, the swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
I was considering execution on the Plague Doctor, yeah, but I think ultimately, first of all, that her 2 trinkets she has equipped are too good to pass up on, and
The
then...
inscription reads,
Oh my god,
the
no way.
sacrifice of hope opens the gate to ruin.
What the
Offer
hell?
of yourself if you crave the void.
This one's not even ordained. This is gonna be even easier, dude.
We tread beyond the realms of reason.
That's right, round 2, baby. Shuffle on back there now. Let's get some glimmers going. Why not? See if I can get some torchlight up in here. And you need to go ahead and move up. Yep. All right, now we're feeling good. Combo burn on the other Shambler Tentacle. Nice. Big burn back there. I think it's taunt time. Hey, swag welcome. Thanks. That is Tentacle down. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how little concern I have for this. Like, obviously, it's an easier fight with the non-ordained Shambler, but even the first one I was feeling pretty confident about. That's an important update, babe. Thanks. Is that beard self-made? Nah, I bought it. Part of a Halloween costume. Just didn't feel like taking it off. Yeah, this is no threat whatsoever. And that'll help even more. You're gonna want to taunt slash battlefield medicine that.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
He's getting a little low, but he's still got 30 goddamn hit points. Although turn order is definitely not in my favor here. Thank goodness for the stun on that one. It's gonna be a Radiance, I want to say. Yeah, we'll try to get him into slightly better shape. Then we get another taunt here as well. Sweet. Taffy girl. Oh, we can just anti-venom too, actually. That might be a better idea. We'll get mag rain after that.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Dodge plus there is nice too. The taunt should keep him out of too much danger. Let's go with that. Ooh, baby. Burn and Blight, nearly Death's Door. Probably not magic. I'm not a big lethal fan. Nearly there, goddamn. Dodge plus in the back, nice. And that's another Blight, sadly. I think we'll just go ahead and... fuck it. Let's help the poor guy out. There we go. And then Acid Rain, possibly. Not likely to get down to Death's Door off that, so let's just take the combo Blight chance for that one. Healing back up to full. We'll get a Zealous, a little bit more burn up front as well. Tentacle's basically dead. Let's do that.
Excellent work.
Combo burn on the Shambler, and everything is sorted. Hell yeah, dude. Might even get another Smite opportunity here. Maybe not. Let's just taunt to be safe. Just to make damn sure we're gonna be okay, and then we'll probably have to battlefield medicine again as well. I don't know why I'm wasting the glimmers on this. It's kind of silly. Oh well. You know what? Actually, no. Do that. Use the stuff. Get the blight on this guy. No, mag rain. Mag rain, clear the dodge.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Get another
stances.
opportunity.
Exhaustion takes hold.
Pierce through death's door. Or at least a dodge token. Got the taunt there. Looking good. 'Cause I still want to smite the dude. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. But I still want to do it. Okay, no, I should Inspiring Cry. I should definitely Inspiring Cry. I'll do that. I see the value. And then let's do this. He's done. Burn will get him. Tentacles down. No cauterize option. We'll ransack instead. It's all good. Kind of want to heal too, but we're fine.
A slow dissection.
Taffy girl, come here!
An unavoidable
Taffy,
end.
come on! Come say hi to the webcam. You silly thing. She gets so close. I'm just not sure about it. Double Shambler,
The
dude.
unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gain.
That's pretty dope. 4 otherworldly fragments in the unblinking entropy. Another great band name.
Loathing whispers.
Goodbye, goodbye. Go ahead and equip that. And that. And the unblinking entropy. Let's just have him be the Shambler boy now. How about that? And then... I think I'll keep there still, which means probably saying goodbye to the drone pipe now. We've had 2 Shamblers, yes, but what about 3? Now there's a thought.
The loathing festers.
How about getting out of this sluice with 6 mastery points? I like that idea. Let's show another study. Or a big pig. Double Shambler and a big pig. That'd be the ultimate sluice, I think. Yeah, this feels like baby stuff now.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Which is exactly what he says before getting killed by the little pigs. It's precisely the sort of overconfidence warranting the death by little pig. It's taunt now, just to be sure we don't have to get a reality check. No burn either, damn, okay. Well, we just started at least. We're a little low back there. Finally not totally overconfident. Oh, especially if a toxic triggers
Slow
again.
Suffering begins.
That would not be ideal. There's a good way to stress heal him at least, okay. That's fine. What's everyone's thoughts on the DD2 Crusader? I love him. He's my best boy. He's DD1 Crusader, but better. He is kind of able to fit every role, especially with the versatility granted from his path selection.
And steady.
Love finding out more about his backstory. It's all good, dude.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
This did not go nearly as poorly as I thought it would. Pretty much out of the woods here. Just off like 1 dude for a 34x payout. That is tempting. Just to frick with the believers. Keep them on their toes. One more inspiring cry there. Might even just cauterize for the stress heal, actually. It's a reliable enough way, huh? Sure. Spread it all around. Classic
The
Baer
fiend's
style.
strength dwindles.
Top him off for 46 off the cauterize and a stress heal. Jesus. This is not even fair.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
It is truly unfair. Yeah, see how long it takes for the enemies to kill the 100 HP flagellant. I don't know if they can. Love you. Just the amount of things he's got to self-heal. I guess if I just stopped doing anything, maybe. Kind of hoping for that. Never mind. I was going to say maybe another inspiring cry at the end of this, but oh well.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Still sitting on a truckload of relics too, aren't we?
The loathing whispers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think that can happen, Ebony. I'm pretty sure you can't fight more than one random boss encounter in a row. Alright, what you got?
Rest now for a time.
That's bad. Hopefully we can find some wild tea in here as well.
Rain, fire, and rot.
Oh yeah.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Let's go take out our second harvest child of the day, shall we? Suppose I could swap off the Merchant's Guild seal after I've purchased stuff here.
Precious relics
pig.
remind us of a time before the end.
Let's go. Let's get them fed real fast here. Nice apples and cheese for the region. Let's do... I'll do the songbook still, although they do have... nobody's mellophobic anymore. Nice. Very good. Wow, holy shit, that was good. Let's do it again. If you liked it that much, let's all sing together forever. Hell yeah, man. All right. Feeling pretty good now. Let's get the dartboards too, actually.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Couple of those guys, couple of whiskey flasks. Hell yeah, man.
Will you press on into uncertainty, or claim what you can?
Flagellant and Plague Doctor. All right, we'll try it with Flagellant and Runaway. There we go. And I'll get them into the 18 territory. Outstanding. They're probably singing Toxic by Britney Spears. There's been a lot of opportunities for that. This is one of the better. Looking good. Yeah. Pretty good shape to end this region in. Happy with that. Keep the resistances, keep the other books, keep the poultice, keep the whiskey flask, and moving on.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Now, what to upgrade at this point? Okay, we'll finally do Firestarter. I think I'll do Cauterize and Battlefield Medicine just because it's a good idea. And Acid Rain? Yeah, that's not a bad choice. Probably more, though. Yeah, let's be even safer. Certainly using that a lot. All right, let's do it. Time for the feeder. As expected.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
It sure does, Wayne. And the respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
As you can see. Battlefield Medicine and Cauterize will add some tokens. Is pretty nice. More, and Zealous will stress heal. As will Firefly. Wow. That's pretty great. Should be a pretty quick feeder here. This team is destroying this run. Having a very good time with that.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Get more oases in this region as well, so hopefully find some spring water for the end game. So we can get Lashing Tides, meaning we can put all of the otherworldly fragments on a single character, along with all of the spring water on a single character, most likely. And then we'll still have 2 extra slots for combat items for the end game. That is outrageous.
Slow suffering begins.
Obviously, that means getting rid of the bumper crop, but I do think that's the play given the stuff that the game has provided us here. We're just coming back to it, Semtex. You can do the same area twice. It's just, I think, a little less likely. It might not be. It might have the exact same
weakens and wanes.
likelihood. I'm not really sure. These guys can burn despite their
Measured and steady.
preferred source of DOT as well. Although, actually, I think I'm confusing them with a different guy. I want to cauterize that. He's getting a little low again. Ooh, but that's going to be a nice, zealous accusation right there. I think that'll be fun. A little breathing room here as well. 5 damage or a 23 with an execution. Not that he needs it. There you go. All fixed. We'll see just how much he's healing off the pain at this point. Plague grenade looking pretty good there too. Let's do it. Cauterize. Heals for 22 in the bleed.
At least has been tended to.
Pretty sick.
A slow
Burns enough
dissection,
there as it is there.
An unavoidable end.
Try to get a little more blight in the back. 54. That'll do. That's enough. That's enough for me. It's enough healing. Yes, sir. He's down. See you later. Not a scratch on us, dude. Hardly even noticed that fight. Let's go. The believers are coming out in force, as is expected. Tell you what, doubters, make your presence known here. You pop up in chat as chat evidence for us for later. Not a drop. I won't suffer it upon my skin. They don't want anything. They'll take the one spring water, I guess. You show yourself as an unsubbed doubter, and I will put a gift sub on the line here. If we lose anybody in this region, not only will you get your bear bucks, I'll also gift you a subscription. That's how good I'm feeling about this.
The loathing festers.
I'm just in it for the odds. That's fair, too. But I got you covered either way. So we still got the potential, at least, to get the spring water for later, or from later nodes, rather. Even though we didn't get that one. Also more than likely going to take on this Harvest Child.
This is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
I got pretty good combat items already for this. Yeah, let's just hit it.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Ooh, we actually don't want to... Maybe go with a fire starter in this? No, I think actually we want to make sure that the Crusader goes to rank 2. Or do we? I don't know, actually. That might have been a misplay. We'll at least get her in the back.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Oh yeah, we've fought the same boss multiple times in previous runs. That's unfortunate. Don't do this. Okay, thank goodness for the move resist that time. All right. There's our dragonfly. Finally got the party order mostly sorted again here. More there. Still 0 stress on this team. The Holy Lance really does look fantastic. Yeah, I agree. I love it.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Man, despite yet another very bad shuffle, this team is almost untouched. I am pretty happy with this.
Development.
We're about to see a pretty massive pain heal again here, too. Big old burn. 14 DOT, 9 DOT. There you go, buddy. Healing up to full again, up to 54 HP recovered. Let's add a little regen here, just in case something bad happens by some miracle. That's 1 point of stress. Gotta get rid of that, obviously. Which I can get rid of the 1 point of stress on him, hilariously enough. I don't know if there's a different way I could do that, but we'll see what that does. Yeah, just cauterize myself, and then it brings him down on... Oh, no, that was last round. That's right. But this is for the flagellant, right? Yeah, there you go. You got that. And then more we'll do it on the Crusader, but it's still, I guess, the best option there anyway. Not that it's going to really matter, because they're dead. Hooray.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Advance. Oh, sure. That might be a better starting position for her if she just starts with a dragonfly. Although I think it is mostly fight dependent. Either way. Nice double dodge off that one. No worries there.
Agony.
He's still all good.
Read my texts and fall, fiend!
Big old burn in the back. Boom! I'm still reeling over having not thought of boar as a B word for pig. Even more so having gone directly to brontosaurus instead, which I was weirdly proud of, despite having no reason to feel this way. That's not an unfamiliar feeling either, I guess. I gotta be like this, huh? It's their browser history, yeah.
I saw what you looked up.
What would your father think? Yeah, that took a lot of interesting turns in my head. My history's all clean. Okay, real talk. My friend Elspeth tweeted something to this extent a little while ago. I'll give you $1 million, okay? Million cold hard cash. You gotta reveal to everyone you know and love your entire browser history. Private tabs too. You doing it?
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
What do you think? What do you think? I got a yes followed immediately by an ain't happening. Guess I'm staying poor then, yeah. For $1 mil easy, yeah. I think there's some folks that maybe have a slightly lower threshold of self-humiliation. It's a pretty big... And see now, okay, so if you're accepting the $1 million, that's where I gotta be like, okay, so where's your bar? About $500,000. How about 100K? How about 10K? 10K? What do you think? Where's the line?
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
I don't even care what this is. 750 and no less. All right, we found a man with
Born to a corpulent,
laurels. I
half-eaten
can
mother,
respect it.
The child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Gonna be a bunch of adult movie stuff and nothing else, sussy. I mean, like, that's where we find out whether or not you've crossed the threshold of what in your mind is acceptable adult content to consume. $10K easy. My family are a bunch of degenerates themselves. I love it. Holy water, I always forget, is a fantastic combat item to bring into this fight.
Weakens and wanes.
Great way to address the hunger.
An unavoidable end.
It's embarrassing enough to Google how to cook insert item here that many times as an adult. Hey now, nothing wrong with that. just ensuring success. It's a nice dodge plus there, too, actually. That works out pretty well. This guy's about to heal a full off of Maz, I think. How to cook toast in toaster. We've all Googled it. How to pour cereal in bowl. Zalko! Thank you for the subscription. Bear hugs, please, for him. Welcome into the pile. Banana. Burn him up.
Excellent work.
This is going very well, by the way. Very, very good start. Hunger's not too bad there. The pip's the worst of it, probably. Nom, nom. Ooh, speed token, nice. Taunt again? Yeah. I could even do this, actually. Really look out for your boy. Did bring an OP squad. Very true. I shouldn't be surprised, and I'm not, really. Yeah, this lot is well suited for this. One more biggin. Although, yeah, I guess that's better still. Let's not throw at the end here, although honestly, I feel like I could mess up 4 or 5 rounds in a row with this squad and still be totally fine. They are just ridiculously strong. Ayo! Oh, whoops, all of a sudden we're back to full. Sorry. I know that's probably a little frustrating for you. That do be how it is. Bear, you're burning the meat. Oh, buddy, I hope you're not eating this. This is rancid. What an execution. You love to see it. That's how you kill the harvest child. God damn.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Oh, and the brilliant brew. Interesting. That's probably a lot better for our plague doctor right now. We already have plenty of blight piercing. Let's take the additional duration. Yeah, we'll do that with the poison ring. Nice. She does have lower move resist, but that doesn't matter. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And this is pretty good too, but meh. Alrighty, dude. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Off we go. Oh man, that's brutal. Troy, yeah, I remember the Celeste days. I know those are tough final stages. Best of luck. There's a new Netflix anime coming out this week about a group of people in a dungeon eating all the monsters they kill and stuff. Not letting the meat go to waste, I guess, huh? There's also a D&D book that came out about eating the various D&D monsters. Like a D&D cookbook? Because that's great. I mean, that... I don't know how that hasn't existed before. That sounds like a no-brainer. Yeah, I can take this, I guess. Yeah, blight trinkets end up being tremendously valuable on these kind of characters. Of course, that does mean that they're pretty much useless otherwise, but I guess that's what specialized things are for. What part of a Minotaur would you eat? The dick. I had to think about it, but my gut response was right.
Strength dwindles.
Just chomp right into that Minotaur hog, dude. Go for the calves. I mean, you get a lot of meat no matter what, right?
A breakthrough.
Big suckers. Oh What part of a unicorn you eat? I feel like eating a unicorn would be like that some sort of curse has befallen you if you choose to eat a unicorn. You're going to hell at the very least. Is that what Voldemort did? Well, there you go. Proof positive. Oh, he did it to gain immortality. That's not what I expected. Bro, what? Wait, is that real? Because if so, why aren't there like a trillion Voldemorts in that world? If it's that easy to become immortal, there's fucking unicorns all over the place, I bet. That's not enough, like... People aren't good to the point where there would be like an overwhelming consensus among the populace to just not do this thing that would grant you immortality. You gotta keep drinking. Okay, yeah, you gotta do it a lot though, Baer. You gotta do it like once a week. It's such an inconvenience.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Dementors would hunt you? Who fucking cares? You're immortal. Let Jesus himself hunt you down.
The loathing whispers.
How do the rules work? If you're unkillable, who gives a shit what's trying to kill you? Wasn't immortality just kept him alive a bit longer? Okay, well that's fucking a cop out. What's the point of that then? Look, there's clearly some missing component here that has the Potterheads typing frantically, but...
An elementary problem, is it not?
All I'm trying to say is don't count on a single rule offsetting the balance of power. Let's go Oblivion's Ingress again. Let's see if I can find something there. Well, no, I should go with the Oasis, yeah. There's that one guy who just straight up made the Philosopher's Stone and has true immortality.
The loathing festers.
But is very fragile. What is this? It's like a fucking... It's that game where you have to pick a superpower, but with a negative repercussion.
Welcome to the bear pile. She weeps for the fallen and knows she will join them soon enough.
It's the button, yeah. It's just an actual button situation. One-winged angel. Thanks for the prime. Welcome into the pile. This is a nice find here, by the way. Finally get rid of the worries.
The treatment is harsh, but undeniably effective.
Stiff knees. Doomsayer, probably worth getting rid of. Yeah. Nice. Don't need that. Yeah, I think we're good. It's a children's book. It's not that deep. I'm upset about it. I want the lore to be consistent in Harry Potter. A book series I read once
The loathing howls.
as a teenager and remember very little of. All right, spring water. No oblivions, I guess.
Commune unburdens the mind.
Let's actually get it this time, huh? No, come on, man. What the hell? What's the deal, guys? I'm getting 2 out of it at least. Could have gotten 6. Oh God! Wow. All right. Sure, why not? That's all good too.
Voracious
Yep.
and decadent,
Let's
the
do-
landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption.
I think we'll do the taunt combat item for the
Malaise,
Shambler fight coming up.
measured and steady.
Taunt it. Guessing the howl's coming up here though. Yep. Lead too. What the frick? Oh, is that from? Oh, Now, what is that from? How did he bleed? How did that happen? Does Howl have a bleed chance?
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Oh, the ordainment, right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I always forget about that kind of stuff. Bleed chance on skills. That's right. Already quite a bit of DOT up here. Ow! Stun. Okay, okay.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Being immortal doesn't necessarily mean ageless or invincible. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Yeah. Hell, being immortal could be a curse at that point.
An unavoidable end.
You'd just be tortured for eternity, unable to die. That makes that seem a lot less appealing, I guess, to regularly consume unicorn blood. But maybe at some point you're just doing it for the thrill.
Strength dwindles. A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Still just want to get him through the shield there. Nice little crit too, sure. You just keep on critting, huh, fella? Mag rain again, not quite there. No need for medicine. There you go. I want to get the execute.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Skull toss right there. No. Double
Agony
dodge at least. That's
by
nice.
accumulation.
That's too much stress, though, man. I like when we had 0. Feels way better. Yet again, the Gilded Mine. No thanks. They're like fully mastered. This is just a matter of course at this point, man. This is pretty much a given W here. Although we do still have the Shambler coming up, I guess, so maybe not. Maybe this is exactly where my overconfidence meets its match. But probably not. This is probably not. Given how things have gone. Let's see here. No need for that. I will use these in place of the holy water. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Divine forces impel me to caress it. But maybe use a different word totally. Cosmic Slayer, let's go.
A star-spawned child of the infinite void.
There's a Greek myth where Eos, the goddess of the dawn, asked Zeus if her husband could be immortal. Zeus agrees, but Eos forgot to ask for eternal youth. So her husband shriveled away but didn't die. Yeah, that's pretty... That sounds like an old Greek myth. That's pretty fricked, dude.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
All right. Party order is mostly correct here. That doesn't help. Guess we'll just ransack off of this.
The slow suffering begins.
This is like one of the few situations where I begin to become slightly concerned about this. Not really, but I'll pretend. Should be able to at least kill that one. There we go. Taunt's still up, ready to go. Third Shambler of the run. Yeah, it's been a special one here today. Along with the 3 boss fights and the sluice, which is where we found 2 of the Shamblers. Couple of dodges there, nice. Yeah, I really like the sound design of the Shambler too. It's very satisfying. And dead back there. We'll go ahead and try to get a little blight going up front. He's actually ordained this time after all. Inspiring Cry seems pretty good here, actually. Keep that in check as much as we can, and his DOT isn't as meaningful as the others. Nice double dodge again, hell yes. Okay, dead to the DOT there. Certainly need to get the taunt back up. Might want to cauterize, but we'll probably be fine for now. Give him the burn there, beautiful. Oh, they're really going after her. Okay, definitely need to taunt. Might even want to heal with the battlefield medicine, but I should be fine. Let's do this at least. Boom, boom. And now he's zealous. Resisted that one. All right, we'll get the bandage on her at least, and then
wound at least has been tended to.
make damn sure they've got the attention up front for the next little bit. Now we do another big burn. Nice. Oh, resisted again. Damn, he's resisted a lot. A little bit more poorly than usual. I think we'll still try the blight here, but this would be the safer play. So yeah, we'll just do that, I guess. Need another taunt soon. Endure isn't necessary. Let's try to clear the dodge, I guess.
An opportunity.
Fully healed again. Another zealous chance. How much execution does the Crusader have against the Cosmic now with his Smite? I don't know if it stacks, actually. I was wondering about whether or not that's the way that the executions worked. And I'm pretty sure they don't, like, if you have, like, execution 2 because of one thing and execution 1 because of another, I don't think those things add up, sadly. That's a nice hit right there, and that's nearly death's door on this guy. Holy shit. Tentacle down, another taunt ready to go. Blade Doctor more than likely just going to need to heal herself, but not going to have a super effective way of doing that. Actually, on death's door from the DOT, that's insane. Weakened hit here. That shuffle's nasty. Sadly not going to be able to execute as a result of that. He's back up a little bit higher now, too. That sucks. Okay, let's just do this. Still need these, I think.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And then, oh, I really want to heal there, but do that, and then I think I probably just move the flagellant forward. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Zealous again? Guess so. Boy, that guy's resisting a lot, but thankfully does die to that at least.
Steady yourself.
Okay, did not restore that time. Cauterize does nothing. Through the armor again there. Another tentacle down, and we got our taunt back, and we're good. Okay, sick. Yay! Now we do that. Lovely. All right, third Shambler down. Jeez. This flagellant.
An interminable conflict.
Pretty tough to get through, it turns out. Bye-bye. One more hit for you. To bring our flagellant back to full. Hell, I might even do this. Seems good to me, dude. We get an inspiring cry for the road. Go ahead and heal her up as well.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Hardly even noticed the damn fight. Out of here in great shape. Let's go.
A righteous action.
Another couple of mastery points. Got some torchlight out of that too, which is
weighty gloom,
certainly going to help.
spark.
I'm going to leave all that. Mastery's good enough. There was a fight? Yeah, I thought
The
so.
loathing whispers.
I would have sworn there was supposed to be a Shambler there. A creature den. Good lord, dude. I don't even want it. I'm pretty sure I can't even use the mastery points that would provide. Pull up on the inventory again, too. Just keep on Tom. We're good to go, man. Stress heals, too. Outstanding. I think it did, Meep. I'm pretty sure it reduced 2 loathing. I could have sworn I just watched that happen. We can endure here too, actually. Get all the freedom. Yeah, the Shambler specifically reduces it, exactly, yeah. I believe that happened there. Oh, that sucks, but we do have Dragonfly, so not a big deal. Unless that happens, does make it a little more complicated.
An unavoidable end.
Nice, you. Zealous again. Put the stress heal alone, I guess. And we'll endure. Didn't need to do that, I guess. Get the Blight Grenade there. She's Blast. 19 DOT, good lord. No luck on that, but we probably want to cauterize anyway, I guess.
But deadly all the same.
They're just really making this easy on me, aren't they? Who's dead to DOT? We will cauterize. Outstanding. Magran to clear the corpse just in case. Got the Blight back there. Good stuff. Not going to be able to taunt, but we have 2 dodge up front. Make that 3 across the board. Holy shit. Hell yeah.
Well done.
Oh, that is just an absurd outcome to add onto that, the stress heal from the Flagellant, or from the Crusader onto the Flagellant. Gruel heals galore, another burn. And another stress point removed. Jesus. He's on death's door, for God's sake. Give me even more of it. Why the hell not? Right up there, my friend. Does that heal you? It does, god damn it. But the DOT is still gonna bring him to death's door. That's ridiculous. Sadly, speed does mean we're not gonna be able to execute, but that is still fun. Sure. Put the stress heal again, why not? Same thing there. I mean, so he is gonna get his attack off, but it's weakened at least, so better than nothing. And a pip from that, nice. And the taunt. Perfect. Stun, not a big deal. Aren't gonna be able to execute after all. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, no, come on. He's the last to act. Why take it away from me? That which I love so very much. That'll work too, I guess. Hey, a mastery point. Thank God. I don't know if we got enough of those yet. Now, Baer, was that a touch of sarcasm I heard? You rascal. You silly boy. You silly animatronic man operated by an actual live sentient bear in the background.
Sharpen your blade.
You're silly.
That we may properly excise our portion.
I don't think I need the strong box anymore. I don't know why I held on to that anyway. Into the den! Yes. Once more, we contend for the mastery points. You just love starting with that dragonfly, dude. No word of the musketeer so far, Einsteiner, or the arbalist for that matter, who is another one that I would love to see return. More just for the ability to get some more backline damage. We're still kind of hurting for. Disease resist, I'll take it. Actually pretty high for him at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, up to 85, Jesus. Pretty great. Stress, basically non-existent still. Keep on burning, baby. Man, it is very satisfying to just watch stress heal pretty much every single round. That feels real good. What doesn't feel good is watching them accumulate dodge. Hate it. Oh, that's a Holy Lance, I guess. All right. Acid Rain time. Get lucky, welcome.
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Pretty lucky, speaking of which. Very nice. Go ahead and finish him off. Mission accomplished. Boy, this is just the typical experience here with the doggos, isn't it? The damn speed on them, man. That's one of the more difficult elements to deal with. 6 speed apiece. Pizza. DOT there at least again. Might have to cauterize this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's another big burn. All right, he's done. Let's try that. And Zealous. But you find out, Primarch, you let us know when Silk Song's due to come around. Does it turn this into a Holy Lance? Yeah, this is weirdly slow. Kind of a bizarre situation for these guys. Suppose the dodge can do that. Oh, that's kind of a bummer, actually. Hold on, let's see if I can... Well, I'll find a way to make this a little more effective. I should be able to kill him before the
an invariable result.
beginning of things here. Maybe not, actually, but... Just set him up for the Zealous, I guess. Although the DOT does do it here, maybe we... Yeah, let's stall this out a little. Because he should act first in the next round. Even if he doesn't, we can just try this, I guess. See if we can smite him before he gets his action. Battlefield not really necessary. This shouldn't be enough damage, so... At least guarantee it. Alright, he does get first act, so we might as well do this to stress heal, or that to the dodge plus. Cauterize is for 60. Holy shit, dude. And this is an incredible start for this round as well. Mag rain on the spiders right away. And the acid rain, there goes their dodge. That is dope. And there goes all the other dodge. Holy shit. Hell yeah.
Fight through the fatigue.
Outstanding. And a bunch of DOT already on everybody.
Measured and steady.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No cause for alarm there. We're going to go ahead and hit him with an acid rain, I think. No, we'll just keep taunting here. Absolutely. Keep it right up front, my friends. While you waste away in the burning DOT. And the Blight. Those two are dead, aren't they? Yeah, we got 2 turns there, 1 there. Already dead to the burn. Hot damn. Haven't used Sepsis yet. No, I've been thinking about how to replace that too, because clearly we're not getting a lot of value out of that skill either. Really just kind of disregarding his 4th slot for the most part here. That's some dead spooters, dude. God damn, that was clean.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
A little longer than I expected, but pretty much ideal outcome.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Just the burn enough there, my god. Well done, squad. We get the 3 this time?
In this weighty gloom,
We got the same bulbous venom gland every single creature den.
the loathing whispers.
And the Chirurgeon. Wow, man, this has been an eventful day. Let's do it. I'm down. Yet again, unfortunately, we got a team that's not necessarily geared for fighting him, but I'll take a chance, man. Oh, shit, let's go! What a day! Now all we need is death to immediately follow this up.
The baleful king seeks a new trophy.
Holy shit. All right, man, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and taunt immediately. We shall Zealous. No, let's Radiance. That way our Zealous accusation should be a little bit more effective once he brings him out.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And this team is very well equipped for this fight. This is one they can handle. Gotta find the Warlord now. True, yeah, that could be a fun way to cap things off as well. Have you gotten Blood Vial from Creature Den? I believe so. Remind me what that one does? All right, a couple of strength tokens for those boys. Let's see if I can get a
Excellent
burn going there and at least break through this guarded fairly quickly. Speaking of which, there's a reason for that one there. Nice DOT going. Man at arms in rough shape. Okay. Our flagellant going to be just fine here. It's probably going to be a life steal. Yep. Not too bad though. The DOT, the biggest issue from that. Speaking of which, double resist with full heal. And Arms is dead here. 30 damage headshot. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's gonna get rid of his DOT as well, sadly. Okay, so let's go with this. We gotta get the taunt back on our man at arms here. It's gonna be all about the burn back there.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Big resistance bonus from the relationship that time. That's pretty nice.
Hold fast.
Jesus, all of a sudden, very glad I decided to go for the regen on the Crusader early. I don't even want to pop that again soon here. Nice burn on the Vestal again. At the Honokonga! 75 months. Give him some bear hugs, please. Welcome back in. Thank you for the long-term resubscription. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Save that mag rain, then Noxious Blast.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Once we're in range, still going for this. EOT is definitely getting better there now. I'm kind of all right with the Vestal just more or less being forced to
Measured and steady.
utilize the DOT removal heal here. That bleed is pretty convenient too, actually. That's just going to allow for a cauterize, which is really convenient. That is pretty bad, though. Yikes. Thank you. Haunt. I just want to do this, actually. I don't know if I necessarily need the strength on the crit either. So let's do that, and then we can cauterize as well, and then he should be in good enough shape. That's better. Should have the taunt back now as well. DOT ticking away on the Collector. Still has not brought back the Man-at-Arms either, which is pretty great. And those two are dead. Nice. Yeah, see if we can get some big-time DOT this time around, especially with the Noxious Blast being available this time. Crit burn is outstanding. Come on, Noxious Blast. Another crit. Blight. Nice. 23 HP. Likely to bring back the boys here, though. As expected. Not going to reset their turn, thankfully. We do still have our taunt up front as well. Let's Acid Rain to bring him down to Death's Door. And a big, fat self-heal. Armor broken. Collector down, baby. Couple of taunts will stop this.
Welcome.
No sweat. Aku! With the tier 3 continuing on, 17 months. Thank you so much as well. A few more bear hugs for him, please, for the resubscriptions. Welcome back into the pile. Thank you very much for the support. Goodbye, Collector. And then death immediately afterward? That'd be pretty great. Huh? No? Okay, I thought maybe.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
God damn, Collector. Ares!
Welcome back.
Even more bear hugs. Ares, welcome back in. Thank you for the 67. That's a lot of loot, dude. Holy shit. So I'd like to hang on to as much food as I can for the disease resist for the remainder of this. I don't think I'm going to use Barristan's Head. Even on Crusader, it's not fantastic. It would be best on Flagellant, and I definitely like the stuff he's got, so we'll just have to let that go, I think. Same with the Cleaver. We know we're not going to use that here. Not going to use the Alembic and Retort. No real need to hang on to the Carriage Lamps or the Academics Map, I guess. Probably don't want the Harvest Bounty. And Holy Water can get rid of. Bear Traps can go in that open slot. Fisherman's Net may still get some value later. And then I guess I'll dump this. I'm not gonna need the Calming Incense either. For the Resolute chance? I thought it was just the disease resist. What do we have for the Resolute chance? What are you talking about? No, we get the disease resist buff for all that food, which is pretty huge right now, actually. Oh, I think you might have thought we picked up the food barrels, Grim. Because, yeah, we didn't do that. Oh, Look, if I'm being real, this is the best. This is the best play. Because we don't have a good team for the Chirurgeon, and this gives us a pip, and we don't have to lose anything for it. I think in this particular instance, I have to take what is very clearly the best option. I don't even want to remove the disease, actually. Terrantism, I think, is overall a plus for Toon Flux right now. The forward or back movement doesn't really matter that much for our team, especially with her in the 3rd rank. And she also gets a chance for a dodge token. Like, that's basically it, right? Yeah, there's really no downside. So, I'm kind of okay with it. But boo is a fair point.
Put it to good use.
But boo, though, Baer. Boo. My opinion on that choice is boo, Baer. I'm going to keep the medical equipment. Death cap spores are a really nice endgame item, too. I think I'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. God, we have so much shit. I think I do have to get rid of some food at this point. We have a ridiculous stagecoach buff coming now, though. Ah, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I want everything. I want to keep it all. I think it's time to get rid of Fisherman's Net. And bear traps. Those are like endgame combat items at this point, though. Ah. So much stale bread when we have bread or apples and cheese. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the play. I'll keep as much as I can, but I think I got to get rid of some of that now. And exemplar time.
The loathing whispers.
Torchlight's looking good. Stagecoach looking good. Combat items sorted. 0 stress on the team. Let's wipe this sucker out.
Loathing made manifest.
And we know what our new play is here. Immediately target his buddy. Especially given our capability of doing so with this squad. Probably worth starting with the taunt there. But the fact that we were just able to take him out before even the end of round 1, I think that lends credence to that play too. Let's go for a regen, I think. Try for a little bit better burning piercing as well. Yeah, already feeling pretty good about that choice. Big blight going there. Altar is dead. That's fantastic. Let's do this. Tempted to use the death cap spores here, but I'm pretty sure, especially with Cosmic Slayer, that we're not really going to need it. Ooh, we got a crit. Nice. Not quite there in the healing, so
Well done.
go ahead and take that crit as well. Pretty great. Oh, hell yeah, man. No burn off that, but I'll take it. Still pretty solid. Crit Zealous adds a little bit more burn too, and then we'll finally get our taunt up here. Excellent. Yeah, this is outstanding so far. Just crit after crit from these guys. Jesus. Pull forwards to my advantage as well. Should be able to get a decent battlefield medicine out of that.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
This dude is already in really, really bad shape. I love it. Heal for 54, no big deal. Another stress heal up front as well. 16 DOT still ticking. That is nearly death's door.
Steady yourself.
42, and he's not even sweating it. He's really not. That's ridiculous. Holy shit. He's like, owie. I felt that one. I noticed that. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix him. Hey, all better. That'll do it. Quick little smite for the road here. Bye-bye.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
That's a fun corpse to gaze upon for a little while here. That looks nice. Holy shit. Gonna go ahead and full heal himself again real fast, no sweat.
An unavoidable end.
Get her closer to topped off as well, and then zealous our way back down to 0 stress up front. Gruul will slowly bring her back up too. Jesus, man. This is phenomenal. That'll probably bring her down the rest of the way. One more zealous rids us of the final stress point here. A crit on top of that. See ya. Zero stress.
Easily
Oh
resolved.
my god. That shouldn't happen, but I love it. Hardened heart, probably not all that great. And yeah, storage room key's a fun one, but we're definitely not going to replace anything with that here, so we'll just dump those. Hell yeah, dude. That'll work. Didn't even use any combat items, did we? Jesus. I guess the bread. Still rocking that plus 16. Okay. Hell of a region yet again. Should be fully mastered here. And a whiskey barrel on top of it. Wow. Just sometimes things just go your way, huh? Just a great day.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Apart from that, I guess. That is 10 mastery points for the final region here.
There is nothing for it now but to press on. Come what may.
As much as I wanted to do the Lashing Tides, I think we might just go ahead and stick with
smoother
Bumper Crop
ride.
here.
For a time at least.
I'm pretty sure that's the play. Give everybody some apples and cheese real quick, and then let's see what the provisioner holds.
Conventional fare,
Holy shit.
but fairly priced.
Another whiskey barrel. We are resolute here, but I think it's probably still worth it. In fact, who is resolute, actually? Just her. That's fine. My god, dude. Oh, that was pretty unfortunate. All right. Let's see. Still got a big pig here as well, of course. Everyone's feeling pretty damn good. Might not need that much help, actually. Here, let's pop the big pig and then see where we need to go from there. Let's max out some affinities at least. So we'll go with Flagellant Plague Doctor. Oh, damn. Okay, so let's see if we can find something that'll work with that. Poetry should do it. Yeah, I'll pick that up.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Maxed out. Nice. Let's go with Crusader Runaway. Hopefully a +2 here. All right, we'll just pick up another whiskey flask. And then finally, Crusader Plague Doctor. We could get some poetry for that. I doubt I'll want to spend the remainder of my relics on it, though. We'll probably get some combat items here, too.
The means of mastery.
This is fun. Just a ridiculous amount of mastery for the end game here. Our Holy Lance, sure. Dragonfly, Ransack. Master everything. Yeah, we have 4 extra. That's absurd. Get Battle Heal, I guess, just in case, and then maybe Controlled Burn instead of Firestarter could be a thing. What do y'all think? I'll leave it up to you with our final mastery point there.
Planning and mindfulness. As vital to survival as sharpened steel.
And then, once I have Finished my purchases. We'll swap off the guild seal for medical equipment. Oh, I haven't upgraded Punish yet. Yeah, duh, there you go. Can't believe I forgot that. Okay. Let's check for combat items. Glimmers are good. I'll take a scrap grenade, maybe. Could also go for, like, holy deeds. Whetstone. Yeah, we'll take this, I think. That's pretty good. Cool. Now, all the buffs. Like he needs more healing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't actually need to give that to him. You can have that, my friend. There's a taunt for you. I'll give you this one as well. Stealth chance for the runaway. Let's get you a whetstone up front, or maybe to you? I think it'll be better on you, actually. Yeah, let's do this. Stimulating poultice, I think on the flagellant, so I can get the taunts up sooner. We'll do this as well. Nice. So she's got an additional 15% chance to get a crit token at the start of every round. That's pretty great. Okay. What trophy would take? I'm going to stick with the bumper crop this time. I think it's a good idea.
Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
Right. So, our final combat items are going to look something like Death Cap Spores, Fragments, Healing Salves. So we're free to use the Spring Water here. We're free to use the Triage Kit. And then the Glimmers, obviously, at the conclusion of the second combat. Otherwise, we're basically good to go here. But you know what we need coming out of this place, y'all. We gotta get them Baer rolls going. And some good relationships. Hot damn.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Hot damn. That's what you like to see going into the Chapter 4 boss.
A bond to be counted on.
Along with all the Baer rolls to victory.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Some pretty solid results here too, man. Battlefield Medicine and Firefly gonna add some tokens. Indiscriminate Science and Holy Lance will heal. Magrain with the Stress Heal. Dragonfly and Bulwark will add some Strength tokens. More and more Stress Heal, Cauterized Stress Heal, Radiant Stress Heal, and Sepsis Stress Heal. Nice. Handling it, I assume. Hardy har har. We're ready, baby. Let's do it. Indiscriminate Science heals. I know, that's insane.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
They all added 2 stress instantly from that. That must have been from the inn that we just came out of. Not a big deal. We'll just spring water it away, I guess. There was talk of it a little while ago, Henry. I think they might bring me back for a DLC or something at some point. I did do a little bit of VO work for the first game, for the Crimson Court.
Emptiness and dissolution,
which was really cool.
Have wormed their way into the world.
Ooh, not ordained. Hell yeah. Love to see it. A rare creature den bear spawn. That's a good idea. I haven't worked on my bear growl in a while. I wonder how that was doing these days. Let's give it a try. Let's roar. I got a better one. Hold on, one more. Roar. That's pretty good, right? I feel like that fit pretty well with the game. No, it's not a real bear. That was me, actually. I understand your confusion, though. The real bear's in the background operating the animatronic. Eight out of 10 needs a bit of work. I can always practice. Zealous. Don't be afraid to use the spring water barrel. Go ahead and pop it if you need it. Like right now, for example. It's a great opportunity. Go for it, buddy. Okay, we do need to find a way to take out this cherub here. I think the firefly plus the acid rain might be enough.
Measured and steady.
With it being weakened, though, yeah, it's going to have to be the blight, and I don't think the blight's going to be sufficient with only 3 additional, so... crap. Let's just taunt, I guess. He's going to get the worship here. Didn't the Crusader have a white-black color theme in earlier regions? That was probably... Oh, you know, he just reminded me, too. I keep forgetting to give him the proper drip, man. Because that was, that's a different outfit I think he's got for a different path. But yeah, I don't think we were ever rocking that today. Punish literally does no damage. That's funny. Yeah, I think we'll spring water the flagellant after another endure.
A breakthrough.
So no need to worry about that. We'll go ahead and pop this now. That is him just barely off of death's door again. Holy shit.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Weakened, armor broken. That is more stress for him, but that was going to remain the target anyway. Go ahead and do that. I guess I could pop Glimmer now. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it. We could Inspiring Cry too, actually, but might as well use this.
A calculated generosity.
Because then we're gonna execute, baby. We get another stress point healed there too, actually. Sweet. Execution! Barrel roll!
All problems have their solutions.
Off they go!
Even the big ones.
Chapter 4, Boss lies in wait for a team that's feeling fittingly pretty ambitious. They're looking to find themselves a W here.
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
Tokens, tokens, tokens. Let's go. Fully ordained this time. All right, we'll use our glimmers here. We'll get a mag rain going early. Definitely got to get the tutor first, although with the burn only landing up there, it does make a little bit more sense to prioritize her, but with the fact that I'm primarily relying on Firefly. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that'll work. No need for any further help. 0 move resist on flash is gonna be a problem. Yeah, anticipated that. I'm gonna have to build around it a little bit. We do have the move back skill, at least on the runaway, but probably be a little more complicated than I want it to be.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Double combo. Let's go, dude. Not a big concern there. I can still Inspiring Cry him, although honestly, we might just want to go for a lot of Toxic early on anyway. Sure. Heals for 54. Jesus Christ.
A brilliant conclusion.
Crit Zealous for 7. Wow. All right, so he's dead to the DLT. I think a Noxious Blast
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
seems fairly likely to be enough to... Oh my god, just stress healed for 5. What the fuck? Go hopeful. That's sick. Okay, we might actually be able to smite this thing down too, although it's going to be pretty tough.
A slow dissection.
Yeah.
An unavoidable end.
Not likely to happen. I do have a crit here, so maybe actually... Yeah, I think we'll get it. Nice. All right, no worship for you, buddy. Sorry. That sucks. Ah, sheesh. All right. Not the stress we wanted there. I think I'll still endure at the end of this. Radiance is good, actually. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll stress heal off that one. Should still be pretty good. Cauterize is fine, too, I guess.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Yet another stress heal that way. We'll endure to bring that back over to him, and then very nearly death's door all the same. Stop doing that. Oh my god, he's doing it to everybody. Being real rude right now, dude. Where are those damn corpses? At least on death's door here. There's another stress heal, which is pretty sick. And then, what do you got, buddy? I guess we'll just Zealous. Oh, that was going to be a Smite execution, wasn't it? Son of a bitch, I didn't even notice. But this is probably better anyway.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Do still want to stress heal. And we're doing a damn fine job of it. No mag rain this time, but we can do that. Oh, we can still execute. Hooray! All right, perfect. Damn near it, at least.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
Hell yeah, man.
This work is noble and necessary.
Time for our final combat items. Fragments. Fragments. Death cap spores. Triage kit. Actually, salves instead, yeah. Those are for bringing us off death's door. The rest, besides these, which are actually still useful, even though I'm pretty sure we're not going to get diseased in this fight, are garbage. But I want to keep these just for funsies. Oh, wait. Final skill check as well here. Hold on. I don't think we're changing anything. Might want to go... Instead of mag rain here, I might want to go with, like... Emboldening vapors, I guess? I don't know, man. Sure. No, I doubt I'm going to use it, but I'll try it. Good enough. There we go. Oh, I wanted to go with controlled burn instead of fire starter. There we go. Can't remember if the burn resist on these guys is really high. I think for one form it is. Maybe the second form.
Behold, the source of the stain. Gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
So as well as this has gone up to this point, I am still a little concerned about this fight.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
I'm also beginning to wonder if he actually has death armor on any phase. He might not. I feel pretty silly if that were the case. Also, this taunt isn't really necessary here, but... Yeah, all right, that's going to be an issue. I did forget to
Bravo!
adjust for that in any meaningful way as well, but... We'll just have him knock back everybody continuously, I guess. Why not? Got a little regen going here. Got some strength this time. Not too big of a deal. Let's just move forward, I guess. That's good enough. The burn. Outstanding. The burn is at least a fantastic way to deal with the first phase. I know it gets harder after that, but this is a very effective maneuver here. He's nearly dead. Holy shit. Hey, look, I fixed the party order. All right, phase 2. Let's just stay up front here, I guess. Although I probably should have gone for a burn there. I just realized, oh well. Definitely still want my taunt. Let's go for another blight there. Well, less likely to land it now, unfortunately, but we still have a chance. I think he yoinks the dodges too, so I gotta be careful about that, but it probably won't change my approach all that much. Not a big deal. Dodge it. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, got a taunt from Book of Creative Insults too. Nice. It's gonna be a full heal for the boy. So the taunt up front. I think he just generates them, doesn't steal them. Maybe the third phase does. I don't remember. All right, couple of tokens off that. Not too bad. Still probably want to consider Cauterize there. Gonna try for the Blight again. Yeah, those damn dodges, dude. Okay. Holy Lance. Nice burn in a combo there. Okay, that's pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Still want to Cauterize that, I think. Ooh, he gets the crits this time. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, Smite's actually a good amount of damage. Seems worth it. Okay. Cauterize? Yeah, I better. I mean, she does have the dodge. Additional burn here. I could just kill it. Yeah, it's dead. There we go. He's still doing okay. Guess I could go for that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Got a pip there and a strength token. Nice. More and more looking good. And then we'll burn him down to phase 3. Sweet. Not too bad.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Perfectly timed toxic. HP's looking okay there. He's still got a little bit of pain going on. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Let's get started early.
The slow suffering begins.
We got a toxic blight there. Let's see. That is not going to trigger the riposte.
A slow dissection.
Got one at least.
An unavoidable end.
Oh, we can just damage him with that with the sepsis. That's kind of fun. So 21 damage and then heals for 119. It's pretty good. And yeah, he also doesn't have death armor, sadly, so
The
a little bit of a waste there.
And wanes.
Yeah, we'll try this again. We got the blight landed at least that time, and then let's go for the, yeah. Discriminate science will heal both. I mean, the burn is still there, unfortunately, and that's okay. We can salve there, too. Get her out of the way. A little bleed there. Can cauterize. All right, yeah, no, he's just going to get rid of it, is he? Ooh, that's a bad shuffle, actually. Shit.
Fight through the fatigue.
That stinks. Got the burn and the blight there. That's good. Might as well try that again. Did nothing. Dragonfly here is not a good idea. Yeah, don't bother. Not a good idea. Might just have to do a past turn heal on the. Oh shit! Let's go, Amorous! At my side, you shall forever defy death. Lands the blight, heals her up. Let's go.
Generosity.
Big plays,
But a
dude.
welcome one, nonetheless.
Go team, go! Time for the Holy Lance. That was sick. Yet again brought down to death's door, but no bleed there. Let's fighting love. Let's see. Still don't really want to do a dragonfly, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and hit him with that again. I think he's dead to the DOT. He's 100% dead to the DOT. That's a fucking GG, dude. No sweat.
Welcome back.
Let's even endure a little bit just to rub it in.
Lenity. Grace.
Just to show off.
Small acts that drive back
An
the
inspiring
darkness.
cry. For victory. Get another blight. He's out of here, dude. He's gone. G freaking G.
Bye-bye! Ambition drove you to abandon everything you had. For everything you wanted.
What a run. What a crew. What a day. And
The
DD2.
flame grows stronger.
Hell yeah. The flame. What a perfect wainer to wrap that one up, man. Let's get this squad some memories. I think they've earned it. Let's get a like on the video if you're watching over on youtube.com/BearTaffy. Thanks for the support over there, too.
The greatest horror, it would seem, is nothing at all.
Very much appreciate that. Memory time.
Memory is the hearth that warms the mind.
Jake with their second memory here. Like a combat start dodge token for Jake, sure.
A memory of pleasure and dull a moment of pain.
Some additional burn resist for the runaway. Just seems thematically appropriate. And a +1 speed for the Crusader, sure.
A fleeting impression of flickering light.
Nice. Of course, he's already got his Chapter 401, so that's all sorted. Thanks for watching, everybody. Great run today.
The road
I'll see you in the
calls
next
once
one.
more to its dark passenger.